Let's go.
Okay. Start
Let's
paying
do this. All right. So, where we last left off, you guys had gone into a deep undersea lair to find something to help you guys combat the Svärmfa. And it seems like there is some kind of corruption within this lair. You fought deep-sea anglerfish, giant corrupted sharks, and an eldritch king that alluded to protecting his queen. After kind of dispatching the Eldritch King, you guys have done some exploring, and Felix was able to dive deep down into a hole, which prevented anyone else from following through, and he got a bit of an upgrade because of that. Meanwhile, the rest of the group faced off against their greatest foe yet, the hole.
Yes, the hole.
The most...
We defeated that hole so good.
It surrendered eventually when it realized that we were not going to stop.
Sure, we can pretend that's what happened.
That's definitely what happened.
That's what I remember.
Yeah. And who's going to remember differently? The hole?
Exactly. History is written by the victors.
Terrible. You guys have kind of... Well, Felix has come back up. You've reunited with everyone. And I think you guys were deciding that you wanted to go back into the hole.
Well, it was either go forward into the hole or go back the way we came.
Yeah, well, there's two ways we can go. You can go into the hole around here. There's this area right here that's like a different exit. And I also don't think we looked too much up in this northern area over here.
You have not.
But at the moment, we are in the hole, and we can go deeper, I believe.
Okay. Well, I'm happy to go deeper. I think that's what Creon was advocating for.
Yeah, I'm down.
Cool.
Yeah, I think most of us have a means of breathing water, so...
Alright. You guys are just diving deep down into that hole.
Yep. Avoid making.
Interesting.
Isn't the only people that can't breathe underwater like Gabriel and I?
Do you not have caps of water breathing?
No.
Pretty
Okay.
sure you do.
Well, Creon did cast water breathing, so...
Oh no, it was me and Creon. That's right.
Yeah.
I knew it
As a-
was somebody myself.
Yeah. Yeah, as a ritual, I can cast water breathing on up to some amount of people. But, yes.
Up to an amount.
Yeah, more than 2, I'm pretty sure. I think it's either 6 or 8.
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate?
Creon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact, I always assumed hobgoblins were, like, on the shorter side. I looked it up, and apparently hobgoblin average height is, like, 6.5 feet. I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah, they're
It's like,
big.
oh,
Long
makes
boys.
Creon- Yeah, that probably
Why
makes
is there a
Creon
thing attached?
the second largest in the party, I guess.
What is this little box that I see?
What box?
There's a box I can see. Whenever I highlight your character, there's a little box off to the side.
That's because Creon cast light on my sword, and it's providing light. That's the little box you can see. It's not actually a box. It's a tiny sphere.
Oh, okay. I remember. I can't see those things.
Yeah.
Your character, your computer doesn't have the ability to render round objects.
It's more the fact that it's like I went from my computer to a laptop, and neither of them couldn't do it. So it's like,
It's probably a connection issue.
Ah, see, I was wrong. Up to 10 willing creatures. There you go. I was underselling it.
Ooh.
So many.
Jeez, how could you undersell us like that?
Oh, well, you know, look. We are still all less than 6 people, so and I don't think Discord needs to breathe, so it's fine. And I think the fish demons can breathe by themselves as well, because they are fish.
Well, that reminds me, Alex, are you still streaming all this stuff, or you just stopped?
Yeah, no, I'm still streaming it.
Okay, okay. I was told you stopped for a bit.
No. I think I've forgotten to upload upload it to YouTube, but no, it's still all being streamed. Hello, stream.
Okay.
Hello, all 2 people in chat.
Amazing. Alrighty. We go into the hole, confident in the knowledge that we all have some way of breathing underwater.
You go into the hole confident in your knowledge you can breathe. So as stated previously, the hole is incredibly narrow. It is lined with jagged rocks to either side and is only kind of wide enough for one person to go at a time. You can't go 2 abreast or anything like that. I will need a marching order from you all, or a swimming order in this case.
Deep sea diving order.
Suppose Latvia first. She's
The fighter, yes.
It's going to be very easy for me to get it through, so...
You're also suffering from... Remember, 3 of you are suffering from levels of exhaustion, which may impact your ability to swim down into this.
I did not know that, actually.
I am...
Since when was I exhausted?
I think the shot...
Can you fix us?
Yeah, I could probably fix you.
Greater Restoration, I think, will do it.
Please.
As long as we have enough diamonds.
Why not?
Malari can cast it for free.
Yeah, I can cast it for free, but...
Because pillars are bastards.
Okay, well, Alex...
Pillars are bastards! You gave me the stuff!
Yeah,
I was going to say, Alex, that's all on you.
It is all on me.
Time to... You know what? Creon's going to retire, and I'm going to bring in my cocaine warlock.
Damn.
I'll never rest.
Boom. Just make all of the sorcery points.
Yeah,
all the
all
time.
of the spells and sorcery points. Yep. Unlimited spells forever.
Okay, Malari, if you want to cast Greater Restoration...
Yeah?
It's going to take a bit of time since you need to reset after each usage.
Okay.
But you can do that if you want.
Sure, why not? Everybody needs it. I definitely need it if I'm going to go swimming.
It's like 30 seconds to do us 3.
Yeah, give or take. Assuming Greater Restoration is a casting time of 1 action.
Yes, 1 action it does.
Ooh.
So that's what?
Set?
18 seconds for the casting and 6 seconds between that for the resetting. So 36 seconds.
Yeah, half a minute.
Assuming perfect casting times and times in between. So maybe like 40 seconds total.
So Malari, you're taking a bit, you're going and you're casting Greater Restoration. You're manipulating life to kind of rejuvenate yourself and your allies here. So you guys are out there waiting. In fact, Lathia, it's at this point that you notice that your fish fiend has perished during this time in waiting.
That was the one that I sent like up ahead to scout, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder if these things can drown. Whether it just found a spot. No, it wouldn't have, because I've told it to come back to me. Okay. Do I have any sort of connection, any sort of idea how it died, or I just lost the connection?
Good question. You don't have any idea how that happened.
No, that's fair. But I will say, I think the thing we want to, or the thing that we're going to fight is up ahead. I lost connection to my new minion.
Or at the very least, something that is capable of killing it is up ahead.
Indeed, I still think I think it's worth investigating. Let's go. And then once we're all restored, Lathia will swim on ahead.
Right. Lathia's going in first. Who's going in second?
Felix.
Felix is going in second. Who's in the middle?
Probably Malari, because she still has the aura of purity up, right?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Malari, is that agreeable?
Yes.
Beck, stop it. Playing with the map.
I can unlock it too. There's an option.
No, don't unlock it.
I don't. I fixed it. Okay.
Unlocking it is when bad things happen. God damn. Okay, so Malari's bringing up the center. Who is bringing up the rear and middle rear?
I'll take on the back.
Okay.
I feel like Cat's gonna do cat things and go liquid when it comes to like moving through things.
Oh, no.
Liquid.
Cats are made of liquid.
They are.
It's a well-known scientific fact.
All right. So you guys are diving in one after the other. As you're going in through this kind of tight passage, this tight underwater even network, could I get everyone in turn to make an athletics check to see how well you're able to swim through this passage? If you're wearing heavy armor, then this will be at disadvantage due to having to try to swim in heavy armor.
Athletics.
Well, on the bright side of
You mean,
that,
like-
there's not much way I could do worse than 2.
What is
So-
athletics under?
Strength.
It's there.
Oh yes, I see it.
I'll hold up for a second and guide.
It's very
myself.
small.
That's a 12 total from Lathia.
It's a 21 from Creon.
Good.
Roll the 2.
32.
8.
Okay, so as you guys are going in through, Lathia, you're struggling a bit here, and Gabriel, you are too, especially since you're so far from the pretty much the only source of light that you guys have. Both of you are going to take 10 bludgeoning as you find yourself getting dashed against the rocks as you're traveling deep down into this labyrinth.
Ugh.
Ouch.
Yeah, it makes sense. Lathia's huge.
Can just watch like Malari just like plop in, just like liquid with its own.
It is incredibly dark as you're going through here. The light at the end of Lathia's weapon is kind of casting these flickering shadows throughout the passageway. And because of how narrow and twisting this network is, Gabriel and Creon, you're finding it increasingly difficult to find your way through. Inky blackness seems to take hold within this passageway much quicker than
Darkness.
one would consider natural.
Cool.
If anything, like when I was through, I'd wait for them to, so then I could help them out.
Yeah, I was going to say, Creon does have dark vision. Does that
Yeah.
help in any capacity? Or
Only very slightly. It seems like there's something about this water that is like the corners, the water, the depth that you guys are overall. It's just really poor conditions for trying to swim through.
Okay, cool.
Dark vision does help a tiny bit, but not a whole lot.
Okay, I will cast Dancing Man.
Dancing
And
Man.
will-
Burning Man.
Burning Man.
Dancing
Excellent.
lights, but he will be
I
the
am
Dancing
the
Man.
dancing queen.
And he will swim
Young
alongside
and
us and
sweet, holy
hopefully
spirit.
light up the cave a bit.
Okay, nice. That is definitely going to help the two of you at the back there.
And also it means I'm concentrating, which is good for many other reasons.
Good for you. Good for you.
He sounds so unhappy about it.
Lafayette?
Yes.
As you're swimming down through this labyrinth, you're finding that there is occasionally what looks to be what might be like a passageway heading off to the side. But it's hard to tell. Occasionally you look and it's just the way that the shadows are being cast. God, Mick, no. Sometimes you go and you kind of shine the light to see these side passages, and it's literally just the way that the shadows are being cast, and it's just a small outcropping, but no further passage there. Other times you go and you actually find that there are these passages heading off. You come to one of such passages, the first of its kind, and as you shine the light up, it looks to be not just a single passageway heading off from the main path that you're following down, but a branching one that heads off into many different directions.
Think of the labyrinth straight away.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is turn around to Creon, and then kind of link my hands, so I've got like 8 fingers, like to the side, and kind of make them go into blobby motion.
Sounds like
And then-
3 people behind you.
No, it's Creon. It's me, then Creon, wasn't it?
No,
No.
Was
you,
it?
Felix, Malari.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Creon is in position 4.
Dang. He can't see me from where he is, can he?
Probably not.
Fuck. How do
Shoot. I forgot if we cast Rary's telepathic bond. Is that still up? I don't think so.
no, I
Yeah.
don't think.
It's concentration, is it?
I don't think so. It's a ritual. That's why it's so good.
Alright,
My bad. I should have cast it as well beforehand.
Didn't we cast like a telepathic link kind of thing before we entered the cave completely originally when we first entered?
Yes, but it does only last for about an hour before I have to put it back up. And
Right.
Oh, okay, I wasn't sure.
yeah.
I was just guessing.
Okay, so I can't get Creon to get Key out because he's too far behind me and can't see my miming. And how many passages are before me? Like, is it just a network of tunnels?
It looks like there is a branching path that heads out on the left side that you're looking at.
Alright, I'll go down. I'll pick one of the tunnels at random. I'll just go down the left-hand tunnel.
Okay.
I feel like he was going to go down one
Oh,
of the
actually, wait,
tunnels. We're
can
not
I-
going to see him and be like, oh, alright, which tunnel do we go down?
Actually, I was gonna ask if I could see anything down them, but I won't be able to see anything down them. It's too dark.
Yeah. The light that you have from your sword is not sufficient to penetrate terribly deep into these passageways, especially with their twisting, winding nature.
Yeah, you penetrate those caves.
We should have tied everyone together.
Yeah, we should have. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will. Go up one of the left-hand path.
Morse
There's-
code with a freaking rope. Sounds great.
You should have told Alex what path you went down, and then each of us as we go by also have to tell Alex which way we go down.
Now, guys.
Heading down the leftmost path, swimming in there, you go. There's kind of a intersection here. You can see off to the right there are two potential passageways, and to the left there's one passageway to go down.
Well, let's continue going down left. Try not to confuse it too much.
Okay.
God, I hate being the one in front when it's like decisions like this.
Heading down the leftmost path, as you guys swimming down that, Lathia, eventually it just comes to a dead end.
Let's swim into each other.
Yeah. Is there enough room that we can like easily turn around?
Well, the thing is, it really
No.
depends. That really depends on whether or not we caught up to them originally.
What happened to us? Yeah.
Because I stayed behind to make sure that you guys were okay.
Right.
But I don't know how far Lathia and Felix have gone. Because it was pitch black when I came down as well.
Like, you guys should still be behind us.
Yeah, but we don't know exactly how far away you've gone.
Hmm.
Are you guys swimming in a tight formation, or just kind of?
I was hoping so. I was assuming so.
Because of the visibility.
Well, it was never specified, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it was swimming up front. I assumed we were swimming in a fairly tight formation because of the like visibility, and most people want to stay as close to the light as possible.
Yeah, but like Larry said, we
You
didn't
guys,
specify
you
that.
were first, and then it was Felix, and we don't know how if Felix was making a lot of movement or not.
I'd say
I was-
Felix is going to stick fairly close to Lathia. I'm just going to make that call.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, because we didn't roll for him, so we don't know
Mm.
whether or not he got hurt or not, or anything like that. So, but yeah, he probably would have stayed really close to Lathia, and then it's like when I came down, they could have already been gone
No, we would
and all
like
that kind of stuff.
Latvia would have waited for.
It really depends on how much space was at the bottom.
Why are you trying to break the party up?
Because I'm a bitch,
Creon, how close
and
would
Alex
you be?
never specified.
Creon, how close are you swimming to Malari?
Good question. I think given the context that Creon is sort of got the dancing man and is probably looking out and making sure that Gabriel doesn't get lost, probably a little bit further back than
Okay.
otherwise normal.
Okay.
But-
I'd be trying to stay
that's-
as close to green as possible, but I also rolled an 8 for my swimming check, so
All right. So that clarifies things for me. So, Lathia, you're swimming, and you have Felix swimming pretty close behind you at this point, but there's a bit of a gap since Malari is kind of hanging back to check that Creon is keeping up. And Creon, you said that you're trying to make sure that Gabriel keeps with the group as well. So there is a bit of a gap, enough so that Malari will need to make a well, you said you were going to wait until everyone catches up at the intersection.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So, as you kind of wait for the rest of the group to come up, you swim slowly ahead, heading down the passageway. You're able to keep a fairly close formation as you, as a group, swim slowly down this passage. Getting to the end, it just comes to a dead end, unfortunately. But there's not enough space for you guys to swim past each other to kind of do a U-turn turnaround, which means that Gabriel is the new leader here.
Back it up. Alright. Swimming backwards until we hit an intersection. You can go the other way.
All right. So Gabriel, as you swim back down the passageway, you look out ahead. From your perspective, there are two paths to your left, kind of one after each other, and one over to your right. I'm also going to need you to roll make a athletics check for me.
Athletics. I'll cast light on the front of the staff just for vision. The athletics check is a 16.
16. Okay. Okay. Good to know.
So we've turned around. So we'll go left.
Okay, turning
The
around,
left
you
side.
head the
Because
two
that was original
passages
right
off to the left. Do you want to take the first or the second one?
The first.
First? Okay. So as you go, taking a turn over to the left and swim down this path, it's twisting and winding. Lathia, you're bringing up the rear.
Yeah.
Could I get you to make an athletics check with disadvantage to see how you're tracking?
Uh, 18 and a 9, so 19 total.
Okay, that's pretty good.
18 and a 9.
Gabriel, as you swimming through as the new leader, go through this underwater labyrinth. There's a bit of a straight stretch which you can't penetrate too much into, but you can tell there's a little bit further ahead. But as you're swimming through, over to your right, there looks to be a passageway that goes through there.
I can't see like far down either of those.
No,
Either of these, but does it look like any of them get wider, or are they still like staying tight, like the same kind of like jagged, tight rocks?
Still the same kind of thing here.
Okay. We'll just keep heading on the straight path then.
Straight path? Okay.
Yeah.
As you pass the passage over to your right, another passageway on the right comes up.
Okay.
Same kind of deal, same kind of tight confines.
We'll pass it. We'll keep going for now.
Okay. As you-
Might just like hang here for a bit. I'm just checking that I was going to pull out a rope and just have it like dangle from me as we swim by. See what the guys, if they can even see it.
Okay.
Just checking I have one. Yeah, I've got one. So yeah.
You'd be close enough to be able to hand the rope back to.
Yeah, it's true.
Behind you.
Back to Creon behind me. So yeah, I'll do that. Like tie one end of the rope around my waist and then hand it back to Creon.
Cool.
Okay. Could you make a sleight of hand check for this?
Yeah, sure.
It is possible, but the tight confines are making it uncomfortable to do so.
Yeah, understandable. Sleight of hand, we got 15.
Yep, okay, that's fine. You're able to tie the rope around your waist and pass the rest of it off to Creon.
I'm just waiting for Alex to be like, hey, by the way, all of a sudden, like a gust, or somebody gets trapped into like a bit of a stream and they get sucked away. I'm waiting for that to happen.
I'm getting claustrophobic describing this labyrinth.
Yeah, this is like a nightmare for me.
This feels like when I
breathe.
started cave diving with my family.
Yeah.
I used to do that when I was little.
And
Alrighty.
like underwater or tight spaces. So yeah, boards on. Sorry.
roughly how long is this rope? Just out of curiosity, I may have missed that part.
50 feet.
50 feet? Okay.
Yeah.
Creon will also begin try to tie a loop around himself. And then
Is there an amount of rope that's not 50 feet in the D&D universe?
Yes, if you cut a 50-foot rope, it is no longer
Yep.
50 foot.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, you guys did that at the beginning of that Underdark campaign. You said, like, cut a rope.
So Creon, you're trying to tie it around you. Again, I need you to make a sleight of hand check for this.
Okay. Uh, 11.
11. As you're trying to tie the rope around, part of it gets snagged on a bit of rock. It kind of gets tangled up in the rock. You think you can untangle it, but you guys are going to need to spend a bit of time doing that. Might be preferable since Gabriel is tied to the other side. But
Yeah.
Now?
He's not going anywhere, so I may as well untangle it.
all right.
So what you're saying is we can leave Gabriel here.
Well, I'm at the he has to go the other way in.
Yeah, no, he's blocking the traffic. I apologize, everyone. I've caused a traffic jam by tying our leader in place. Yeah, so I'm going to probably have to spend the time to just unwind the rope.
It's not going to require a check to do so, but it will take some time to do so.
When we're like bunched like that next to each other with like our light, can we see down the line like each other to see each other a bit, or
In this location,
It really depends on how fat everybody is.
yeah, it's true.
damn it, Creon. No,
Damn, got called out.
Whoa. Actually, Creon is not really fat at all. He's pretty lean.
yeah.
It's just more the fact that he called you out. Damn.
Gabriel, you can see Creon and Malari. Creon, likewise, you have view of Gabriel and Malari. Malari,
I can see everyone.
You can't see Lathia.
Oh, wouldn't I be able to see Lathia since she still has light with her?
Not well. You can see the light coming from Lathia, but you can't see Lathia herself. The passage,
She's too shiny.
the passageway is
'Cause
too
I'm
twisty
shiny.
and windy for you to actually get visual on her. Lathia, the only person you can see at the moment is Felix.
Yeah, the back of his head.
And a beautiful head it is.
His feet.
And he's not here to say anything about it.
I'll make sure to tell him that I think the back of his head is beautiful when he does come.
Oh, don't let Beatrix hear that. Anyway,
Oh yeah, Beatrix is here too, eh?
Beatrix is not here. She
Beatrix is not there.
Oh, that's right.
Beatrix was shunted
Kidnapped.
away because she nearly died. Or
Yep.
she did die, didn't she? Anyway,
For a little bit. She got better.
I got better.
What
Lathia,
did I miss? I
Lathia,
feel like I missed a lot.
You did, but that's okay. You didn't miss.
Felix killed her.
Was it what?
That's
what,
right.
Yeah,
Felix killed her.
detail.
What?
Felix is the one that killed her. I'm not even joking.
What?
Yeah.
He was a bit possessed at the time.
Damn, he's gonna get it later.
Lathia, since you're bringing up the current rear at this point, while Creon is unsnagging the rope, could you please make an athletics check with disadvantage for me?
Making so many of these. Luckily, I've got good athletics. Was that even 22 total?
Okay.
I was about to say, I got good athletics and then gets the natural one. God damn it.
Yeah, that would be very unfortunate. But
I've
no,
got plus 10 to my athletics, and I rolled a 2 and an 18 when I had disadvantage before, so yeah. But yeah, this time I rolled a 12 and something higher than a 12, so 22.
Good. Creon, by this stage, you've managed to get the rope untangled from the rocks, and you're able to firmly attach it around yourself and pass it back to Malari.
Do I have to make a sleight of hand?
You do.
Roll 2.
Oh no, this is going to be so hard for you. While you're doing that, Lathia, I need you to make another athletics check at this. Actually, you're okay for the moment.
No checks?
No checks.
Excellent.
What do you mean it's gonna be so hard for me?
It's going to be so hard for the bloody pillar of balance
19.
rogue. 19 total?
Yeah.
Jeez, that was a low roll for you.
Yeah. If I got a natural 1, I'd get 13.
19, you're fine. You managed to tie the rope around you without any issue and pass it back on to Felix. Felix takes the rope and begins to tie it around his body. And I need... Lathia, you're going to need to make this check now. Athletics with disadvantage.
That wasn't the roll. I was reorganizing my dice, so they roll better. 14 total.
Okay, good to know. Felix is able to tie the rope around himself without much issue and hands off the remaining bit of rope to Lathia. Lathia, I need you to make a sleight of hand check for this.
I'm great at those. Great, excellent. I'm so good at these.
Which ones?
Sleight of hand.
Your
And-
favorite.
You have no idea just how good I am at sleight of hand. All of my, well, that's a nat 1 with my +0
God.
for a total of nat 1.
Oh no.
So, luckily I don't have negative in my thing.
Yeah, if you had a negative, that would get
Okay.
you even more funny.
So,
Lathia, as you go and take the end of this rope, Felix passes it back to you and you grab it and you begin getting it like tangled up. It kind of gets wrapped around your head and in some of the rocks here.
oh,
Oh,
am I
no.
lynching myself? Is that what's happening right now?
Are you actually lynching yourself? Damn.
It's going to take a minute for you to untangle yourself safely.
Okay, I will spend time doing that.
All right. So, Lathia, as you spend the time untangling yourself from the rope here, Molari, you can see Felix kind of turned back and trying to help Lathia untangle herself from the rope, kind of getting it from around her neck and out from, the rocks as well.
I will probably kind of hold it, like the rope in front of me and kind of pull at it. So then the people in front of me know that Krian knows the fact that something's happening back behind.
Start swimming, just dragging Lathia by her neck.
Lathia, as you're taking this time, trying to untangle yourself, something bites onto you.
Oh. Yep.
I can just sit here,
Boy.
just my luck.
You take
Do I see?
you take 18 piercing damage and
Ooh.
find yourself quite quickly tugged back by something large jaws that have clamped around you.
Luckily,
The rope.
Did I manage to get the rope from around my neck?
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, yep, excellent. I'm so good at these. You saw how well I did last time, man. Just you wait. Watch this shit. Hey, AC.
Hey,
I watched what happened.
I got an AC.
I've been lied
total.
to.
Yeah, I did well. You weren't lied to. I did amazing. I was so good. I mean, judging by that laugh, I don't think I was good enough, but 18's still pretty good.
I think you succeeded for once.
18 is good. You succeeded. The rope, you managed to slip the rope out from over your head and around your neck. And then you're just pulled back.
That's not good.
Um,
She kept the rope there.
Arguments can be made for both, I think.
well, you're not being strangled to death.
But my team doesn't necessarily know. Well, I suppose Felix just saw me disappear.
Yeah. So, Malari,
Well,
you
good luck,
just
guys.
what you see is the light disappear, and Felix turn back to you, and is
tugging
like,
on your robes.
yeah, actually, because of the way
Think
that
if the rope is still attached to Lathia, wouldn't we all be dragged?
No,
Oh.
she got it off.
because the rope isn't attached to Lathia, it is attached to the rocks in front of Felix. And
Is there a way for me to squeeze past Felix if I take off the rope?
You'd have to cut the rope. You'd have to cut off the rope. You'd have
Cut off the rope, tie it together, and then squeeze past Felix.
You have to go in like 2 places.
Jesus fuck. What I think we need to go into an initiative. Yeah. What? Wait, no, how much time do you have? Yeah, we need to go into initiative here. This is insane.
You put us in this position, Alex.
Well, we put ourselves here.
No.
We followed
No. Alex decided the fact that he was going to take you away.
I don't think he decided it.
It just kind of happened, you know?
Yeah, right.
It just happened a little bit, don't you know?
11.
Don't you know?
If you were strangling, we'd have like several minutes to sort it out.
Well, that depends, I guess.
Yeah.
A bloodfin eel, hey.
Sure is. Oh boy, it sure is.
Should we ask Mick to roll or something? Or should we just leave it?
He's on 52% update. Probably a bit more now. So
I'll roll
The
for him.
update was small though!
well,
Cool things get big with time.
Maybe his
My
internet is
update was like,
having issues.
I don't know,
Yeah.
10 megabytes?
Oh yeah, the update was really small. Yeah, I don't know what it's
Cool.
updating.
You're supposed to have that fancy American internet?
I
Half an
don't know.
hour.
American internet.
Unless it's his computer that is updating. No, he's online, so.
In half an hour, he had like 50% done, so probably another half an hour away.
All right. So it's Malari. Malari, you got a 25 here.
Yeah.
Lathia, Eel, Gabriel.
Yeah.
So, Malari, you're up first. What do you wish to do?
Can I do what I said before?
Okay, so you're going to cut the rope and try and tie it back together.
Tie it back together and hopefully get past Felix.
Okay.
Can we
where are you?
draw?
Where
Can we
are you
draw
going to
like
cut the
a
rope? Are you going to
map?
cut the rope out? Are you going to cut yourself out of the rope? Are you going
I'm going to cut
the
myself
rope-
out of the rope.
Okay. So, like, the rope that's tied around you, you're cutting yourself out of that, slipping
Yep.
past, and then going to tie it together.
Yep.
Okay, could you please make a sleight of hand check for me?
Sure. Make the entire desk shake.
25, I
20,
think.
25.
25, that's plenty. You're able to do so without too much issue. Then, as you see Felix, you're going to need to try and swim past him, squeezing through the rocks here. I need you to make an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics, yay! I like acrobatics. That is a plus 18. Let's go.
Oh no, so hard.
Yeah, let's hope I get a nat 1, right?
You'd probably
I
still
think you'd
succeed on that one.
I got a 3 though!
I don't know.
Is 21 okay?
Why am I making you roll?
Yeah, what's the DC for failure on this? Because, like, if it's less than 800, I'm pretty sure Malari can just...
So I'm going to say it's going to be between cutting yourself out of the rope and tying it back up. That'll be your action and bonus action. It's going to take you double movement to squeeze past Felix.
Fucking Felix, so fat.
Yeah. And that'll leave you with 10 feet of movement.
Okay.
Let's actually set this up to see how we go. So,
what is 10 feet again?
for,
5
So
people.
5.
so you can get here.
You were going from Felix though.
I was going from behind Felix, whereas, okay, this is fine.
Yeah, you guys gotta be careful, seriously.
So that's going to be it for your turn as you cut the rope, tie it back together, and manage to squeeze around Felix without injury to yourself. You clamber out, and as you swim through this tight labyrinth, you look out, and all you can see is the blackness of the water in front of you.
Can I not see Lathia's light?
It's disappeared from view by this point.
Okay, I find it funny the fact that Lathia is just in view by the
Well,
corner.
This is only based on distance, not based on anything else. Creon, what do you wish to do? You've just seen Malari
Disappear from sight.
Yeah, you've seen Malari do this. What do?
Well, yeah, there's not much I can do from my position, so I'm not even aware what's going on behind me. I don't even know that Lathia's being like grabbed or whatever.
You do know.
Well, if you notice the fact that I've disappeared, there's something happening.
There's definitely something happening, but I have no clue what it actually is. Right?
You would have seen the panic on Malari. You would have seen how quickly she cut herself out and disappeared.
Okay.
And there's possibly slightly less light up that end.
Yeah, I would have noticed the light being like pulled away, hey?
Okay, good point. Well, since I don't really know what's going on, I'm just going to send my dancing man to go essentially past Felix so I can see a bit better.
Struts down.
He just swims down there, you know.
You can't swim up to Felix.
Yeah.
Well, you have that movement since I disappeared.
Oh,
that is true.
Yeah, and I'll move the dancing man like sort of through Felix so I can try and get a better view of what's going on.
You do see Felix there. It looks like he is trying to madly. He's
He's trying to undo the rope.
He's trying to undo rope, which is around rocks, similar to what happened to you. But you can also see that he is looking incredibly panicked here.
Okay. Cool. Well, I'm going to help him untangle the rope, I think, first of all.
Why don't you just like cut it?
Because cutting the rope and tying it together constantly makes it weaker. And also, I'm not very good at sleight of hand checks, so it would probably take me a lot longer. I'll just assist him in untangling the rope so he can move as a group of 3 again when the time comes.
Okay, that's gonna cut down on the time significantly, having 2 people do it. It was already halfway done, so it's going to take... What was that?
That'll be my action, sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. He is going to slither out here and see this happening and kind of slither across the ropes and begin using the cephalopod of appendages to help with this even further. You think you'll be free next round. By the end of this round, everyone will be free with Felix, yourself, and Key helping out.
Wonderful. Good job, Key. Have to give him some fish or something to eat.
The light is also helping here.
It was
since
terrifying.
Felix was trying to do it in the black.
Did the spirit animals eat?
He's not a spirit animal.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. He's some kind of fiend created by Malady, and he can eat entire structures and teleport them places. So
Aberration, I think, technically.
So what you're saying is like a bit of fish probably isn't satisfying for him.
I think he eats for the taste. When you don't need to
for
eat.
pleasure.
Yeah, when you don't need to eat to sustain yourself, I assume he eats for the taste.
That's
anyway
scary. Felix is just going to spend his turn trying to undo the ropes here. Lathia.
Yes.
You are currently being grappled.
What fun.
And dragged at what perhaps to you would be a breakneck speed through the water.
Yes. Should I make some sort of dexterity check to not get hurt? Or is the thing dragging me plenty dexterous enough to make me not smash against the walls?
Could you please make a dex saving throw?
Damn. He called it.
$14.
You're also being restrained by this creature, so that'll be at disadvantage.
Okay, so probably less than 14. Yep, 7.
Mm-hmm.
Almost rolled onto that 16 there.
As this creature is dragging you back. Dagging. Oh no, that's worse. As you're being dragged through the labyrinth here by this creature, you're getting dashed against the rocks here. You're going to take 21 bludgeoning.
Yep.
And you may carry on with your turn as normal. You are grappled and restrained.
So restrained means I can't do anything, right? I need to just spend my turn trying to be unrestrained.
Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage. You also have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. And grappled means that your speed is 0 and you can't gain any benefits to it.
Alright. I'm just gonna try to attack the thing that's got me.
Okay.
And boom. Attack number 1. Wait, that's a good point. Am I able to attack with any of my weapons in the tight confines? Or do I have to...
Greatsword? No. The axe you could use in its battle axe form, but not its great axe form.
Alright, well, axe then it is. Just regular, and it's disadvantage on attacks.
Yeah.
This is probably going to be a miss. Plus 10. 15 total?
15 unfortunately misses, as you're able to just barely get an arm free and try and hack at it. Unfortunately, you're unsuccessful on that attack.
Alright. Attack 2 and 3, let's go. 25.
25 will hit.
17 plus 27 damage.
27. Nice. It takes the hit. You can see well, you can't see. You can feel a sudden warm gushing of water over your face
Gross.
But you're still being dragged with much vigor.
Alright. Final attack. 11 and 12, so 21 total.
21 to hit.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And then 25 damage total.
Nice. That's going to put it on 52 damage taken. Jeez, those are big hits.
Yeah, I rolled pretty high on the damages.
Nice, nice.
And that's my turn, because I don't believe...
Damn, I wish I put a haste on you before we went into the water.
It would have been nice, but it would have been a waste, because it only lasts for a minute, and it's like nothing.
Yeah.
That's okay. As you've
I don't know, our minutes feel really long.
That's
In combat, yeah.
Yeah, it's because we do them in combat. A minute is 10 rounds of combat.
It's going to hit you for a 23 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
As it chomps down hard on you,
Ow.
dealing an additional 16 piercing.
Yep.
And then you can feel a set of I think it's what's the is it phalangeal jaw? Pharyngeal jaw. Phalangeal. Pharyngeal, you can feel a set of pharyngeal jaws come out from the creature's gullet, clamping around you and trying to drag you in further.
Hate those jaws.
Like the favorite kind of food.
Luckily for you, its pharyngeal jaws are not getting a good grip on your body. That's only going to be a 16 to hit.
You're too
Well,
slippery.
that will-
Damn, Lathia, too wet.
Yeah, that will miss. Everybody's wet down here.
Can you really be wet if you're surrounded by water? Or do you only end up being wet once you leave the water?
Oh my god.
Hmm.
Are we
Don't
gonna
worry,
get is
this
water
is
wet
inten-
debate?
This is intentionally one of the dumbest debates.
I know
I
it's
know of.
the dumbest
What is
debate,
that?
so when you brought it up, I'm like, for fuck's sake.
Um,
I was like, you squeak like that.
it's going to keep dragging you away.
Cool.
Doesn't he start? What the fuck is that? Don't worry about it.
Gabriel, you're up. What do you do?
Go up behind Creon. How they gone with Felix?
Looks like Creon is helping out Felix a good amount, but there's no way for you to get in and help any further,
It's fair.
aside from providing some light to do so.
Yeah, I'll hold up a torch.
All right.
I'll cast guidance on Creon
Oh, thank you.
with a pat on the back.
Encourage.
You got this, buddy.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
And yeah, that's good. Good stuff.
All right.
My turn.
Excellent. Malari, you're up. What do you do?
Oof. Everybody's so far behind. Sorry. I need to be careful about this. Interesting. What should I do? What should I do?
Kill.
Kill? I gotta be careful.
Lathia.
I gotta be careful because of the fact that if I go too far away, you guys start getting hurt.
Oh yeah. No,
We'll be fine.
swim to the edge to keep them in the aura of purity. And
Yeah,
then
Oh
but-
yeah.
to see what might happen. Have a look to see if you can see out there. I know I shouldn't be giving you this advice. Lathia's not there.
We start
Yeah, no,
screaming.
I'm tempted to go pretty much to the limit, but it's like more of the fact that
Nick?
about you.
Push to remove.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm concerned about that. But we'll see.
Keep everyone in your aura.
Yeah.
Do what Malari would do.
No.
Well,
there
Malari
you go.
literally just cut your rope and just went past frickin' Mick to try and help Lathia.
But then like halfway to
She
like
realised the
she's
aura,
like,
yeah.
oh fuck the aura.
I'm like, fuck, why did I have to put it on myself?
I think that like
No
I think that
choice.
means you're probably gonna stay with the aura. That's fine.
Yeah, but like, if I put it on, like, Gabriel, I wouldn't have to worry about it too much.
Yeah, no, I don't think you can. I think it's cast
It's
on
yourself.
you.
Yeah.
Mm. What can I do?
You'll like copy yourself.
The only way I can think of doing it, because down the way we came was like a pathway, yeah?
Yeah, like a tunnel.
Yeah. Well, then the only thing I could think of doing is, I don't know, dimension door?
I think dimension door. You need to know where you're going.
Yeah, it's you.
No, not
But you
really. You just need to know approximately where you're going, 500
Yeah.
feet in any direction.
Yeah. Like, but in a dark cave system like this, my point is, I think you need to be able to see where you're going, or well, not necessarily see, but know the general idea, and know the layout, and know where
Well,
you
what I
want
do
to
is
go.
just put a sinkhole somewhere in front of me, so then the fact that the water has to be dragged into the sinkhole.
Yeah. Did anyone bring a portable hole?
Well, I can do a sinkhole. I can actually create a sinkhole. I can create a gravity sinkhole, so then if a sinkhole happens, then it drags everybody
Mick!
into that
Hey.
section.
You made it.
Didn't make it. Probably.
Can you summon things, Malari? Can you send like a critter to go help Lathia?
I don't know. There's too many spells, and I don't know what most of them do.
Let's see if I can.
You can summon a fire elemental, which will not be any help.
Yeah. it might evaporate some of the water away.
Why did you do this to me?
That's why I thought a sinkhole would probably work, because of the fact that it'd get rid of some of the water at least.
You can create
not enough water.
undead or a homunculus, which is also not going to be much help here.
Hi, Mick.
No.
Hi, Mick.
Hello, Mick.
Roll. See if you go for the sinkhole. That's an interesting idea.
Yeah, because I think the sinkhole would be like an interesting one to kind of like make it so then the fact that at least Lathia, if depending on how far away Lathia is, would drag Lathia backwards.
Yeah, potentially. So you have 120 feet of range on this.
Did you make a type?
Huh?
Yeah, we can hear Mick, but we can't.
Mick.
Hello.
Mickey.
Hello.
Mick.
All of this and tabletop sim is still not working.
Oh no.
You're here, though.
Yeah,
I'm here in the room.
Hooray.
Clicking on green. Nothing is happening.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you're loading.
Color green.
Color
yeah,
green.
like,
Ooh.
give it 80 more %.
Okay, so Malari, you're going to gravity sinkhole?
Yeah.
Alright. Are you going to swim any further, or are you just going to stay where you are?
It probably wouldn't be a good idea for me to move too far forward. Well, the fact that I don't know.
Yeah, don't move beyond the edge of. So other people are beyond.
Because I don't want them to be out of reach of the thing.
And Mick, to catch you up, everything that's happening right now is fine. Nobody's about to die.
Excellent. Malari, odds or evens?
Odds.
Okay. As you reach your hand out, warping space, you go and you place a gravity sinkhole, a place you can see.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, no, that's fine. I made you roll it anyway. You stare out into the inky blackness of the labyrinthine waters before you, and at the edge of your sight, you're just like, right, that's where I'm placing the gravity sinkhole, just as far as whatever's in front of me. And you warp it, and you can feel the pull as water is being pulled in to that area. You have to actually catch yourself on some of the rocks due to the kind of sucking effect of it, but you're able to maintain your position. Lathia, on the other hand, needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
I actually am good at these.
No, you want to fail. You want to fail because then you'll get pulled towards the center of it.
Lathia has no context for what this is happening here, so...
Exactly.
Yeah, like I 19 total. I think that's 19 total. Just
Might be a
double
fail.
check. Yeah, 19 total.
Okay. Malari, roll 5d10. Oh, the creature is not gonna like this.
Should I have rolled Constitution with disadvantage considering still grappled?
No.
Okay.
Nice, 30. So the creature's going to take 30 damage. Lathia, you're going to take 15.
Yep.
And as the creature is being dragged, its body being pulled towards the center of the sinkhole,
I'm sorry.
it is going to scrape along the rocks in ways that it is not accustomed to. It's going to take an additional... could you roll this for me?
Am I going to take some damage from this as well?
36.
36. As the creature is being pulled by this sinkhole, it releases Lathia. Lathia, you go and you get thrown back. You kind of ball up. You take a bit of damage here, but the sinkhole, brief as it is, evaporates, leaving an influx of water trying to fill the space. Lathia, you're free, and as you go holding your weapon out, you can see that the creature has been completely mangled and destroyed. It is dead, and it's taken a fair bit of damage here. But it is now also blocking the path behind you all.
And I'm still swimming.
Yeah.
Sorry, is it blocking the path between us and Lathia, or is Lathia between, like, in between the...
I think it's blocking us from each other.
No, Lathia, you're fine. You can get to Malari and the others, but the body of the creature is blocking the path back.
Okay.
I'll just teleport it away when I don't want it.
Well, and also we're still underwater.
Still underwater.
Okay, I can't talk. Damn it. Alright, I'm just gonna swim over and see if I can like start to hack at some of the limbs.
You should
and
probably
try
meet
to-
up with everybody first, since the
Yeah.
fact that you're out of the
Oh,
aura
yeah, yeah.
of purity.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will swim back to. I will swim back to where everybody was and check on them before I start to go try to get past the thingy.
Don't know if we need to.
Yeah, we don't even know if we need to. We don't
Yeah, like
even
deal
know
with
where
it.
we're
We
going.
need to. Like, we'll just keep going for now.
You think you would say something at least, because it says no, I'll be like, wait, no, and, you know, a smack on the ass, you know, just kind of like, nope, don't do that.
Me.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that thing came up behind us. It dragged me the opposite way we were going.
Yeah, like I said, it blocked the way back.
Okay. Yeah, then I will just go back towards the party.
All right.
Cool.
Well,
So
We're underwater at the moment, Felix. You can't talk.
this is true.
so he wakes up. Because instead of air, water.
Felix, what you have been doing until then is untangling rope that had been snagged on rocks. For context, you guys had decided to dive back down into that underwater hole that you went down previously. It is very different from how you saw it before. It is now like this labyrinth of underwater passages. And
Hold on, I just thought of something. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up something else then. Felix is literally this right now.
Hmm.
I have
Very
remembered
appropriate.
this place.
all right. So you had stopped at a kind of fork in the path, a passageway heading off to the way that you guys were going. It would have been to your right, before you decided to stop and tie rope around each other, during which time Lathia had been taken. Now that you guys are reunited, Malari and Lathia, you guys are no longer tied to this rope. What do here?
I suppose I'll point to the rope and then point to Malari. Like,
If anything, I'll grab the rope, tie it around Lathia, since Lathia is horrible at fucking tying shit around herself. And then, yeah, if anything, it's gonna be like that. Because Lathia couldn't fucking tie herself.
I nearly accidentally lynched myself underwater before.
Exactly. I'm gonna freaking tie Lathia around with a rope, and then I'll probably tie myself up.
Okay, I'm just going to make you do... Let's just make a sleight of hand check to see how you go with that.
Okay.
Just to make sure that there's no slip-ups.
Slip-ups, yep, okay.
Can I provide some sort of help?
She's a quick girl, but she can't be.
Yeah,
But 22?
Quick and crafty.
yep, that's
for-
fine.
Do you need it twice, or do you need it once?
No, just once is okay.
Okay.
So you tie it around Lathia and then tie it around yourself. You guys have a new marching order here. Gabriel and... Yeah.
Yep.
You can see the... Well, actually, Creon, looking over, you can see that Lathia and Malari have now returned and tied themselves up to the rope.
Oh,
Walk
perfect.
down a bit and then come back.
Gabriel wouldn't be able to see that.
Alrighty. So we're out of crisis mode for now.
I don't know about that.
For now. Alrighty. Cool. Do we continue?
At least enough.
Yep.
Alright, I'll turn around and keep going the way we were going. Straight on.
Oh wait, I have the cap of water breathing. Why am I doing that?
Alright.
Yeah, straight on.
Straight on. As you begin swimming straight on, turning and holding the staff out as a light to guide the way, Dancing Man lighting up the middle, and Lathia lighting up also some of the middle. Gabriel, you come to a dead end here.
Back it up.
Alright.
Turn around and point back the other way.
I go.
Shake my head to Creon.
Am I closer to Creon at the moment?
Can I get everyone to make just a general dexterity check to try and turn around in the tight confines of this labyrinth while you guys are tied up?
Okay. Now the order hasn't
Around.
changed. Lathia, we're just reversing which way we're going, but now you're still the same amount of steps away from Creon.
No, I'm not at the end now. Malari.
Is Malari behind you? Okay, then yeah, you're one step closer. You got Felix between you and Creon.
Is this a check or a saving throw?
Just a check.
Okay.
Oh,
22.
This is a dex check, 18.
Do I
doesn't
have to
matter
do this
me,
one?
Because it's.
Yes.
Which one is it? A dex saving throw?
Check.
Not saving throw,
Not
just a
saving
flat check.
Dex check.
Dex check. Got it.
Creon got a 10 on that dex check.
Latvia got 14.
We'll see, because I'm probably gonna take on about like an hour to go get some stuff.
17.
Or something. Shop's closed.
Okay. Creon,
Yo.
as you're trying to turn around and as you're turning around and trying to basically reverse the order, your leg gets tangled up in the rope. There is an extra long bit of there is an extra long length between you and Felix here, and it's causing you a bit of an issue as you're going, and you're able to untangle the bit of rope around your leg, but not before you dash it against some of the rocks here, causing it to fray slightly. The bit of rope between you and Felix is damaged.
Okay.
Oh, what's going on? What are you doing?
Ow, my rope.
Okay, good to know.
Watch your step.
Well, we're not stepping, we're swimming.
Watch your swim.
All right, Malari, as the new leader, you can head back. Are you going to head back?
Yeah, I'd probably head back. Was there any other ways apart from where the fish was?
There was a passageway off to what is now your left.
Might as well go down there, right?
All right. As you swim down the passageway to your left, you're presented with two options here. You can either go over to the right or to your left. But it quickly ends in kind of a T intersection.
I turn around to Lathia and point both ways and see which way she wants to go.
I point to the right.
Okay, we're going right.
I'm not sure. I don't think we've been down right before. Don't think we've been down left before either, but we chose a lot of lefts, so right.
All right. So as you head down the right path of this branch, Malari, you're swimming forward and you quickly hit a dead end.
Damn.
Yeah, isn't this the way we would have come? If we've been going left the entire time, if we go right, then don't we go back the way we came?
No, we haven't been down here yet.
Okay, cool.
You haven't been down here yet.
Excellent.
I'm
I was
keeping,
about to feel a bit dumb.
I'm keeping track of where you guys are on a secret map.
Okay.
I've got a mental map.
No,
I'm reaching a limit,
guys, let's
but-
quickly go to a stream. We'll find it.
It's not there.
I'm wondering how much of this is just,
Check.
all this is just like dead end tunnels. But we'll see. If we're turning around, I'll go right. So
All right.
back where we came, it'll be right down the other tunnel we can go down.
As you guys are turning around here, I'll just need Felix and
yeah.
Creon to make dex checks for me.
Okay. What is wrong with everyone and not just stopping to ask for directions?
Yet another 10, amazingly.
Excellent. Love it.
Ooh.
Also, I just realized I have
Just
a
a-
second Creon on my thing. Is that relevant?
A what?
Just a check and
Second
not a
Creon.
save.
Oh no, that's okay.
Just a check, I believe, not a save.
Okay.
Oh, too bad it's not a save. 12.
I won't actually. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Creon, you get
I did
tangled.
nothing.
Oh god, you get tangled up in the rope again.
Uh.
You're able to. This time, you're able to untangle yourself without damaging it any further.
Mhm.
This is seemingly going to become a kind of ongoing issue with this part of the rope.
Yeah.
But this time, it was kind of okay.
Okay, cool.
Alex, I
So-
did nothing, okay?
What have you
For a
done?
second, I thought you were. For a
Nothing.
second, I thought you were going to say, "Hey,
Exactly,
Creon, you've got a
nothing.
tangle buddy.
Can you figure out what I've done though?
You've got a tangle
can't
buddy.
notice,
This is the
it's fine.
closest you and Felix have been in months."
So we'll pass the tunnel. I guess splits to the left and the right. I'll like turn to Creon and like point down the right tunnel.
Mhm.
I'll do like a skittering hand thing.
Okay. I'm going to assume that means send key down there.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Finally. I've been
Aye.
wanting to like get that to you the entire game.
We're too far apart. There is a gulf between us. Alrighty.
Yes.
I reach into wherever I keep key and I pull key out.
Into your key pouch.
My key pouch, correct.
He
Thankfully, not
looks
a
out at
keychain.
you. You can see that Key is extremely bioluminescent in here.
Oh, that's
Um,
cool.
Kind of these purple glowing splotches. These perfectly circle glowing rings all over Key's body.
Amazing. He's a purple ringed octopus.
Key is a purple ringed octopus of some kind.
Good on him. Don't let him bite you too much.
At all. Anyway,
As all, in fact, you may be teleported to another dimension.
yeah.
Alrighty.
Key like blinks at you and kind of detaches from all but one tentacle. They just leave one tentacle attached as they float up into the water and look around.
Okay. And I will attempt to communicate to Key that we need you to scout ahead a little bit.
Key, do you point down the
Tunnel to the
left-
right.
the tunnel to the left that you came out, or what
Nah,
is
the
at
tun-
this stage a tunnel forward?
Yeah, so the tunnel to the right that we haven't been down. I wanted to check there.
So that would be the forwardmost tunnel. Key,
Okay.
happy with that?
Yep.
Okay. Key detaches and quickly swims off. You can see the bioluminescence for a little bit before Key disappears into the inky blackness.
Nice.
You guys are sitting there floating in the water for about a minute, 2 minutes, 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes, and Key appears back again. Key swims right up to you, Creon, and attaches himself onto your arm. He looks up at you with these big, round cephalopod eyes and kind of shakes their body, shakes their head, indicating no.
No. Okay, so probably a dead end.
Okay.
I guess.
I just kind of do like put my hand like flat at my neck and be like no, like shake my head, like get out of here. So I'll go left down this tunnel that we came down before.
All right, you go left down the tunnel that you came down before. As you come out the left tunnel, you're presented with two options. You can either go left or right.
Yeah, left. Left is where we came, I believe.
Okay.
We'll bypass one left. On our left, the tunnel will appear. We'll go past that.
As you're swimming down the leftmost tunnel, you come to a cloudy area of the passageway.
Oh yeah.
Cloudy?
Cloudy.
Underwater?
Yes. There is...
Oh, good.
The water is clouded with the blood of this creature. Do you push on through it, or...
Is this one of the fish boys?
This is the thing that grabbed Lathia, yeah.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah, I'll try to make our way through this.
Yep, so as you push, you come into contact, it's... Make a wisdom saving throw, quickly.
Okay, yep. 23.
You're able to suppress the shock at this creature just being there.
Lodged in here.
Jeez.
Use the staff, like plunge it out, like poke it.
I was gonna say, can you use the staff? Because you did the big thing, but you can use the staff to poke.
That's with the stick, yeah.
Yeah. As
you lost all your poking abilities.
As you're poking the staff, a kind of spurt of blood and bile emanates from the creature. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Bile.
So original.
It's gonna be a 9.
Okay. Creon, are you within the cloud at the moment?
Well, if Gabriel
how far away? Are you within
Well,
5 feet of Gabriel?
Presumably, yes.
Okay, you
think
also
so.
need to make
Gabriel
this
is
Constitution save.
We're tied together.
That's okay. I am concentrating on Dancing Man still, so...
I'll wait till Creon makes this check.
See, good thing I was concentrating on Dancing Man, because otherwise I would have a woeful con save from that. So,
Yes, it is a good thing.
so that's a 16 altogether.
Okay, that's fine. Creon, you're completely fine. But Gabriel, you take 10 acid as the bile and blood sting against your skin and eat away at you. Poking it was probably not a good idea.
Fair. Alright. I'll try to use more spread force, push it out the way.
Yes. Because it is blocking you. Currently, you guys have a dead end, a dead end, a dead end, and a blockage.
Yeah.
Those are your only options.
I believe there's one tunnel we haven't get down, but
The creature is blocking the way to that tunnel. In fact, there are many tunnels that you guys could go down, but the creature is blocking the way to all of them.
Amazing.
Well, let's go back that way.
To the creature, yeah.
Through the creature.
To the creature. Why are we going to the creature?
The only way.
It's dead.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dead. It's just blocking some way. We might need to chop it a bit.
Everywhere we've been is a dead end, so I'm getting the feeling that's the pattern. So how's the pushing go?
Are you just trying to push it, spread?
Yeah.
Make a strength check.
Well, is he up front? Gabriel up front anymore?
Yeah,
'Cause we
Gabriel
had
is
to-
Then that one.
Okay.
Natural 1.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
Take some more acid damage.
I don't know what to do.
What's happening?
Only good things, I can assure you. Actually, we'll do it this way.
Do we still need to be in order?
TPK, a new campaign?
Yeah.
Still in tight tunnels.
Tight tunnels. Okay.
Tight tunnels. Secret tunnel.
Lathia, since you were the one dragged by this, high or low?
High or low? High.
High? Okay.
Yes.
Gabriel, as you're pushing into this creature, it releases another mass of bile and blood into the water. I need yourself and Creon to make another con save.
I'm sorry, Caleb.
Alright. Con is actually one of my best saves by a good margin, so I'm not too fussed. 26.
Okay, you're fine.
8.
You're not fine again as you take another 8 acid.
I like to think that you're just shielding me from the acid. You're like, I'm in incredible pain.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to try to squeeze past Creon and go behind him.
Alright, make an acrobatics check with disadvantage.
Okay. That one.
Jeez. Wow.
Last few rolls have been like
Can
crazy.
you-
There's a 1 and an 8, by the way. Even the like best
Right.
roll was an 8.
Amazing.
Can you posthumously give yourself guidance?
It won't matter.
It's true, yeah.
As you try and squeeze past Creon, the rope gets snagged on... The rope gets snagged on some of the creatures... No, it'll get snagged on some of the rocks as you try and move past.
Who knew this was the hardest boss in the game?
Our own dex checks.
So...
Out of the Peter Fighter.
Here's the situation. You've tried to move past Creon. Right now, you're pretty much on top of Creon. The rope is snagged, and it is snagged in such a way that you cannot move past Creon any further.
We're both like stuck in the same spot.
You will need to try and make a check of some kind to untangle the rope if you wanted to untangle it.
I'm facing back towards the others, right? Like, am I able to grab, like at least with one hand, like grab a scruff of Felix, like grab him, and then like point up, just like frantically like gesturing, like up.
Like swim up?
Do like a circle, look like a spiral, like my hand in a circle.
Felix puts his hands up and does a little pirouette. What do you want me to do?
Get us out of here.
Sounds like he's tangling himself. Doesn't mean the fact that I can't teleport, remember?
You're a bit far from Gabriel at the moment.
Yeah.
That's true.
Actually,
Teleport. You should have said that. Started with that. That would have been more helpful.
yeah, no. Malari,
Felix.
if you look back to see what is happening, actually, this would be forward for you.
Up ahead, yeah.
You'd be able to see Gabriel panicking and like trying to signal to Felix. You can see this happening.
I feel like I would face palm looking at like what he's saying, what he's trying to say, and then be like, ugh, for fuck's sake. I could try moving past everyone. Again.
I think I've jammed
Someone
up the...
Someone finally used their words.
I don't know,
so
I somehow
will-
got past Felix
No,
last time.
I can go ahead and do it. It's all right, fine. It's okay.
You don't understand what's going on.
You need to teleport out of here, evidently.
Yeah, but you don't know if that's what he's saying.
You can make an assumption. He's allowed.
Alright, I'm guessing we want to teleport up there. So... He pulls out his spear, looks over at Beatrix, who I hope is still with us.
Beatrix is not with
ooh.
you.
Beatrix is not with us.
Yeah.
Oh, right. That's right.
Beatrix hasn't been with us the
Other
entire
plane,
time.
Correct. Well, I just now realized I think I left the sword with her.
Well, so it's a no on the teleport.
Oh, like he holds up his little spear like he's ready to do it. Then he has the sudden realization. Oh yeah, right.
This is funny.
Okay,
So,
so
like, I got this,
funny
guys.
thing about that.
You don't have like other spells?
You
We're
could
talking
try
about-
always like trying to do like Chinese whispers back to me,
Yeah.
but I could always try and, you know,
If you-
teleport us out of here.
Yeah.
I can teleport myself out of here. I don't think I can bring anyone with me though.
Okay.
Laura, you're gonna... You've watched this, and you as the player have deciphered this. I'm assuming Malari has deciphered this as well.
Yes. Malari's like, okay, I understand what the fuck's going on.
Alright. Are you gonna try teleporting the group out of there?
Yeah, but I'm not sure if it's a good idea to... Because the fact that...
Oh, it'll be fine. What could possibly
You
go
once
wrong?
told me the fact that we couldn't teleport out because it was too thin of a space.
No.
Well, what the?
Oh. Hold on, I'm checking Dimension Door.
Oh? Well, I don't have that spell. Not yet, anyway.
That takes 2 people.
One willing creature. Plus yourself.
Oh yeah, Dimension Door's not gonna be great for us.
We need like teleport.
Malari
Maybe.
So we're
has.
staying down here for now?
Oh.
Everybody swim! Now!
Hold up.
Well, I hoped we'd be
Yeah.
safe. Because I have a max teleport, but it takes us very far.
Okay, okay, everyone who, like... Latia knows that we were heading back towards the fish that got me, right?
Yeah, that's where we are, yeah. We're trying to push through the fish. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, you can see like the blood in the area. I think you can tell that.
I'm gonna try to, like, get myself, like, cut myself free of the rope.
I think it'd probably be easier for me to get myself closer to everybody. Because you had to get past Felix, and I had to do double movement just to get past him.
Yeah.
What's fun is
like-
I've jammed me and
yeah,
Creon. We're like plugging.
Double
the
movement to get past him. Are you saying he's fat?
hole.
No, I'm saying that these are very tight labyrinth conditions. which
Yeah.
makes it a struggle.
Because
to move
Felix
past
is
anyway.
fat. Okay, yeah, I see how it is.
Yeah, of
Did
course.
I accidentally? I
Um,
did.
yeah, can Lathia cut herself out and just try? Like, she'll tap on people's shoulders that are in front of her and try to get them to like move aside
You can
to try and get up front.
You can try.
I'm trying to move around, but I'm dummy thick.
Well, Lathia really is dummy thick, having a constitution of 20, so it might be a problem for her. But what do I need to roll? Strength or athletics check?
Yeah.
It's not
To
just
get past
thick, it's
people.
brick.
Yeah.
Acrobatics to get past people.
Um,
You're wearing heavy armor, so it'll be a disadvantage. Have you-
Acrobatics to get past people. Oh, I might not try that then. Alright, before I try this, I'd switch my armor, because there's no like, for now, I'm just going to switch my armor to regular clothing.
Okay.
So, and am I able to like make it known that I'm going past people? I just say, hey, can you? I suppose it doesn't really help. Like
It's
the help action's not really going to do
Question.
much.
yeah.
Alex,
Yeah.
16.
if I used Private Sanctum, would that pretty much put us like in a box so then everybody could breathe and all that kind of stuff?
Put us in the box.
Hold on 1 sec.
Because it doesn't really say that, but it doesn't not say that. So I was just asking.
Unfortunately, it would not create a pocket of air.
Damn. But it does not say that the fact that it wouldn't either.
But Alex says that.
But it's, I mean, on the site it doesn't.
It just makes
Yeah,
an area magically secure. It doesn't provide
oxygen.
no.
Damn.
I rolled a 16 on my check.
You're able to move past. You're able to move past Felix.
And then it's Creon and Gabriel tangled. Is that who I'm up against now?
That is
the
that
next
is
challenge.
accurate.
Can I do something to help them untangle?
You can't reach past. There's too much of a blockage.
Like,
Alright, I'll
can
lay off the donuts, alright? I get it.
Can I like cut ropes and stuff? This is what I'm getting at.
You can cut ropes.
Would that help with the
Yeah,
untangling?
you can cut a rope between Gabriel and Creon. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll still, if you do that, it'll free Gabriel, but Creon will still be snagged at the other end.
Yeah, I'll cut that rope.
Okay. Gabriel, you are now free from the blockage. Creon, you are still entangled.
Amazing.
I'll go back into my spot.
Okay, you'll go back.
Back to the front.
Yep.
Or back.
You're able
And
to
then-
untangle from here.
Then yeah, can I give Creon a hand in any sort of way?
You can try, given the tight confines and the nature of the tangle and the passageway. It could potentially cause more of an issue than it actually solves.
All right, I'll wait for a bit and see if Creon can free himself, and then if he can't, I will help him. But yeah, for now, can I can I hand Gabriel can I hand Gabriel the sword through a space where Creon is, or well, I suppose where Creon isn't?
Um,
Yeah.
Because I'm more thinking of finding a way to try and clear this blockage, and hacking it with the sword is probably one of the easier
Oh.
ways.
Does it mean you way to get me hit with more acid?
That's also true.
If you use a sword throw, I'll shake my head, weep politely, and then keep pushing on the creature. I'll hold on, grab a cloak out of my bag, try to like cover the creature and push on the cloak.
Hey, Malari.
Yes.
You could do this.
Okay.
There's so many spells.
It literally just took me to all the spells.
Oh. You...
Which spells? All of them.
All of them. Do everything.
It literally took me to everything. I'm like, okay.
You have...
You mean the enlarge?
Yeah, enlarge, reduce.
Where is that?
So,
Reduce. May I suggest reduce and not
Yeah.
enlarge?
For like one time, it's game saving.
I was actually looking at pass wall.
Yeah.
That's
Sounds-
also an option.
sounds-
But where is enlarge and reduce?
It's a first tier
Low.
space one.
First tier space. Let's me check. Oh, I do. So many fucking spells. Yeah. Yeah, that could work. I'd hope it worked anyway.
Voice for one guy, or is it not?
But I'd have to move past everybody to get there, right?
Yes, that is true. Whereas
see.
pass wall, depending on where you place it, could get you out of dodge.
What's stronger than a door when the eel is a door?
Just put a
Is this
door
some
into
sort
the
of
eel.
Zen
Just
riddle,
pass
or
through it.
you?
Actually, pass wall is a 30-foot range, so you don't even need to get past everyone. You just need to be able to see
Yeah,
the eel.
but I wasn't sure if I could.
Enlarge reduce is 30 feet as well.
Yeah, well, I could literally just pretty much put one down if it need be. A pass wall through the eel. That way, it's positioned perfectly enough. The fact that it should help Creon.
The eel isn't of a material that you can use pass wall on, but the rocky tunnel is.
Pass wall underneath it. Damn. It says roof, floor, or wall.
Oh no, you could. That's true.
Eel, I don't think is made of floor or wall.
No, but the
Yeah, but
floor or wall above it or below it.
Yeah, if Creon is snagged to a point where he's like to the bottom of it. If I do pass wall through the floor, one Creon might actually go through the door to underneath it. That way he's fine, and he can free himself. But yeah,
go for it.
so I'll do pass wall. Is Creon on the ground?
Creon is currently snagged to the wall.
Okay, well then I could put it against the wall, right?
Okay.
That
So
way
it's-
Creon has more space and can go through if need be.
Nice, I like it. So,
They'll
As
fall
you-
right into my trap. I mean,
as you
I
move-
help.
Yeah. As you move up, you see Creon snagged there. You kind of go, and with a wave of your hands, a passageway appears beside Creon.
Like a channel, like widening of the channel kind of thing.
Are you trying to direct it so that it'll get past the eel?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. So a kind of a perfectly smooth side passage appears in the wall beside Creon. It's well wide enough for you all to fit through, and Creon, it does free you from the tangle. As that bit
I
of
have
wall kind
won!
of melts away.
Yeah, cool. I'll attempt to free myself with all of this additional aid.
Well,
With this new space!
You're free. You're completely free. The bit of
even
wall
better.
that had snagged you kind of melts away, and the rope
Oh.
comes free entirely.
Lovely.
So much room for activities.
So much room. Can we get around the damn eel now?
Yeah, I made it a pathway all the way around.
Beautiful. Let's do that.
No,
All right.
frantically
Finally.
swim.
I was literally looking into it. I'm like, what can I use? And then I'm like, oh, pass wall. That looks pretty interesting.
That
It
was
is interesting. Nice.
It was a good use. I don't think I've ever seen the spell pass wall actually get used. Good job.
Full
Well, I
five
have a
spells
lot of pretty spells, and I have no idea what most of them do. So
Gee.
you gotta at least use it once. Come on now.
Absolutely.
Alrighty. We slip around the eel. Take that eel.
Slip around the eel. So,
Slippery eel.
Gabriel's now.
I'm so proud.
Gabriel, you're still in the lead here.
Well, if anything, if anything, Creon would have gone through first. So wouldn't Creon be in the lead since Gabriel's not no longer attached?
Good point. Creon, do you wait for Gabriel to slip through first, or will you just follow through and have Gabriel bring up the rear?
Because I
I'll
can
just
reattach
slip through first.
Gabriel to the back with me.
Yeah. I was just gonna say I'll just slip through first. That's fine.
Okay. So, Creon, you're now in the lead. Gabriel, as everyone passes you, Malari, you're going to tie rope around Gabriel?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're now tied up. Lathia, you're loose
I'm all tied up.
at the moment.
Yep.
Good.
You're in the extended bit of space between Creon and Felix, where the damaged rope is, but you're kind of...
You could
in
just
that
untie the
location.
rope and tie it around you, and then retie it.
I will wait for Beck and not Beck, the Malari and Gabriel to get a bit closer to make sure. Like,
Get behind us.
I love it when you come from behind.
I'll leave that one well alone.
Doesn't want to say anything. Damn.
I was gonna make like a joke with a GIF, and I typed in "tied up," and ooh, a lot of
Yeah, there's plenty of opportunity. I'll just leave it to everyone's
Yeah.
imagination. Okay.
I already said
I'm-
it. What are you
I'm
talking
in the
about?
middle. I'm in the middle of people, right? Like,
Yeah,
I'm-
you're between... Right now, you're between Creon and Felix.
So you can literally untie it where I damaged originally, and just tie yourself around, and then retie it. That way, it's an extra knot.
Leon and Felix. So how about the now?
Gotta love that sandwich.
just
Okay.
making my way through here. And, oh, whose hand was that?
Everybody goes quiet.
I had a
Let-
chuckle.
Well, Lathia, you can squeeze past to the spot where Gabriel was, next to the dead eel, and wait for everyone to pass, so you're bringing up the rear again, or
I
you
will.
can slip in between Creon and Felix. It's up to you. Actually, no, you can't, because Gabriel is waiting there until everyone passes.
Okay, then I will. Yeah, I was mainly wanting to make sure that everyone was going to get past safely. But if Gabriel is doing that, then I will slip past.
Okay. Yeah. You have no choice in the matter, damn it.
Could potentially be bad, but we'll see how the next step goes.
All right. So as you guys slip past, going through the pass wall into the new section of tunnel, Creon in the lead, you have the reins. There is a passageway going forward, and a passageway almost immediately off to your right.
To my right.
Do you know which way to go?
No, well, we haven't come this way, have we?
Yeah, then one of these is the way we've gone back. We've been both of these ways.
I'm gonna leave it up to you guys to decide whether you've been this way or not.
Have we been this way? Yes.
You can use your little thing, remember?
Yeah, send key out again.
Okay,
Now, hold up a
yeah.
second.
Would be straight
As
ahead.
someone with a natural explorer feature, DM, would I be able to tell if we've been here before?
Recognize it.
Here we
Nice.
go. Good idea. Ranger time.
A ranger.
Why aren't you in the lead?
It's ranging time.
Because he wasn't here at the time, so we were just
Correct.
like, fuck it.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, Mr. Ranger, tell me where we're going.
Natural explorer, your group can't become lost except by magical means.
Oh, nice.
Well,
Oh, no, I don't like that addendum. How
Yeah.
about this place?
You know what? You guys
We're
have
going
been
that
traveling.
way.
You have been traveling for an hour or more. So I'm going to say that you're finally acclimatized to this labyrinth, and you've come into it. Felix,
Mm-hmm.
you haven't come down this passage before.
Well, this part's new.
And
Okay.
neither of them?
Neither of them. You everything in front of you, in front and to the right, is new tunnel.
Interesting. Because did the eel, they like blocked back the way we came, right? Like,
The eel,
so
Felix, you would know this.
Mm-hmm.
The eel is blocking an intersection at the moment. So at the eel's head is the
Right.
series of dead ends. At the eel's tail is the passageway that you guys had come up from, and you've just pass-walled in through
to the other way.
the other passage, the other side passage that the eel is blocking off.
Okay. Well,
so this is all new territory.
if
Right.
it's all new, then in the interest of staying left, we will go straight ahead.
Going straight
I'll
ahead.
second that.
Follow the left wall. That's usually a pretty standard labyrinth thing.
As you follow along the left wall, it begins. You pass the tunnel off to your right. You keep on going, and you can see that this passage curves off to the right at quite a sharp angle.
Okay.
Ooh.
Given no other options, you head up that way,
Mhm.
and after probably about swimming for about a minute or two, you come to a dead end.
Okay. Time to signal the way back.
All right.
All right.
Turn around, bright eyes. We're going back.
Gabriel, you're in the lead.
every now and then I fall apart.
I'm gonna try to lead us out of here.
You're trying to
Wait.
lead us.
Bright eyes. You think so?
Trying to lead the group out. I see. Okay.
So I'll go back past the eel again. Is that possible? Can we squeeze past like to the way that we can?
You'd have to use magic again to
God.
pass the eel.
Just go left. We're narrowing it down. We're nearly there.
Alright.
No, it'd be like the worst if we turned around at this moment and said, no, we're going back to where
And there
we
was a
started."
place through.
Then
Alright.
Alex is all like, ha, JK, that was the last tunnel.
I'll go down the left.
I'm staring at this.
And he's just looking at dead ends.
Look at
I'm
your dead
staring at
ends.
this map, and I'm just like, oh god.
Or like more like, oh, we've managed to take every path except
Yeah.
the next one.
Been 2 hours.
Uh,
It's
You
fine.
know, oh,
Fine. Everything's
I'm
fine.
not saying anything. I'm not saying anything.
Okay.
See, it's fine. If it was really bad, the DM would definitely say something.
Or you
So
just
Gabriel,
laugh.
as
Yeah.
you're heading back out, you get out of that dead end area. You go off. There's you would know, and Felix would be able to reaffirm. Dead ahead is the eel, and over to your left is the passage that you guys didn't take.
Didn't take it.
But what about that?
I'll
Never
look
gone
back.
down that way.
Which way? New way? Eel way? Which way?
New way, obviously new way. Always
New
new way.
way.
Alright, we'll go the new way.
Going the new way. Okay, you
Yep.
guys.
Out with the
head down
eels,
the new
in
way.
with the new.
Jeez. Swimming through, it takes you a little while. The path is twisty and windy. Occasionally, you guys lose sight of each other, but the ropes remain taut. No one seems to be falling off out of this little chain that you've made. It can be difficult going at times, but you should be right. And you think you're still within the day of Creon's water breathing. The path heads off to a sharp left and then another sharp right. And as you continue along, you are given a passageway off to your right, as well as an option to keep on going straight.
Alright, straight.
Going straight?
Yep.
All right. As you lead off, following around, swimming relatively straight for quite a while, and then some more twists and turns. Feels like you guys do a bit of a U-turn around these tunnels, and then it's just going straight for minutes, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, an hour. You guys are just
Jeez.
swimming through this winding tunnel straight on. You guys are getting pretty exhausted at this point. It's probably... Jeez. You guys might be able to go for another 3 hours before you're pushing on and you'll begin getting exhausted here.
That's... oh.
As you kind of come out here, you've hit an intersection. You can go left or right.
Left.
Okay. Go around to the left, and it's like you're taking another U-turn, a leftwards U-turn. As you go
Oh my god.
in through this tunnel. Takes you about 20 minutes, and then you hit a dead end.
Alright. Next time we're going right.
Alright, let's go.
Alright. As you guys swap direction, Creon, you're in the lead now.
Okay, in the lead again, so we're going back the way we came.
Back the way you came, out of that dead end. You come to the intersection that you guys just left.
Yep.
You can head straight onto an unexplored path, or you can head right back the way you came.
Yep, and there was one path that we haven't gone back the way we came just yet.
That is correct.
Cool. I'll go straight.
I was
Straight.
doing nothing.
All right. So, heading straight along this path, 20 minutes, and then you guys hit a sharp left turn. And it's 30 minutes total from that intersection where Malari begins throwing things around and just...
I didn't do anything. Come on, Mia.
What, I'm just like hoping that you say it's a dead end. Instead of the tunnel goes on.
You hit another T intersection.
I was about to say.
You can go left or right.
Where did the thing go?
We've been going left and going nowhere. I say we go right this time.
Well, you're not in the lead, so we are going left.
Oh, jeez. This is...
All right, but I expect an apology when we reach another dead end.
Well, look, Felix, if you had
What is
been
looking for,
slightly
Alex?
more attentive, you could have led us along from the get-go.
This is not my fault. My computer decided to have updates.
Alright.
No clue what Becca's doing to destroy my DM area.
But I did nothing wrong, okay?
As you head... Okay, as you take to the left, it's about 5 minutes down the twisting labyrinth, where you guys hit another intersection, left or right.
Okay. Do any of these intersections look familiar?
None of them look familiar. Felix can reaffirm that this is all unexplored territory.
Wonderful. Okay, fine. I'll go right this time, Felix. Let's go ahead.
Thank you.
Heading right, you guys travel 5, 10, 15 minutes. At
Reach our
About-
destination.
the 20th minute mark, there's a passage off to your right, or you could keep going straight.
See, what did I tell you?
This is not a big change from what we've done.
I want to go home.
Listen,
straight
I don't
ahead.
get many victories. I'm trying to take the little ones as I can.
Fair enough. Straight ahead, please.
Straight ahead?
Yep.
You go... you go about 10 minutes on, and you hit a dead end.
Fuck. Okay. Back we go.
Back
Turn
you
around.
go. Gabriel,
Gabriel,
you're
you're in charge
the
again.
lead once again.
I've forgotten which way we came from.
You guys have an hour and a half left before you
We
get
went straight.
before you begin risking exhaustion.
If we hit that point, I'm going to cast Word of Recall, and we're all going back to Goth Rest, just by the way.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait, I thought we were going to go
That's
visit
really
dragons.
flipping the table, isn't it? Just like, fuck it.
That's the only out I have.
Will they take us out?
Yes. If we go back the way we came, then we haven't done the passage to the left. We haven't done the passage. Then before that, the one straight ahead. And then we haven't done the passage, which will then be to the left again. If I remember correctly.
We'll keep going back till we hit a new tunnel. I strongly believe these are all dead ends.
Right.
Again, I could probably just reset myself a couple of times, and then we could just make our own wall.
Yeah, make our own labyrinth.
Yeah, we don't even know where we're going.
Well, you could technically we would know where we'd be going because of the fact that, for one, we can etch into the wall, since the fact that it'd be smooth.
Hmm.
We can etch through the walls?
Okay, Gabriel, you're heading back. After about 10 minutes, you hit the side passage, which is now off to your left. You haven't explored that leftward passage, or you could keep going. I don't think you guys have explored what would be straight on all the way. Neither have you. Yeah. This would be so much easier if I gave you a map of it, but I'm intentionally not doing it.
If you don't give me a map soon, I'm just gonna leave.
I kind of had it up until like very recently when I kind of gave up, but it'll keep going the new way. We're lost at this point.
I'm serious.
Give me a sec. I can give you guys a map of what you've explored so far.
I guess that's a step in the right direction.
It'll be
No
one of
pun
our
intended.
first.
Guys, are we paying attention to the sides of the walls at all? If they're cracked, that means we need to place a
Well,
bomb
if we find
there.
if we
It'll
accidentally
reveal
find a
secret
smooth wall, we
passage.
know we're going backwards.
That only lasts for an hour. You've been traveling longer than that by this point. We can make this pretty.
Well,
easy.
if I make what I could do is I could make a really long pathway and a wall, and then do some creation and make a door, and then hopefully make sure that the fact that we have an air pocket.
All right. Can I tabletop this? Let's tabletop this if we can. Oh, I'd need to save that. Save. Screenshot. Objects. That's games. Objects. Components. Custom. Tile. Not tile. Token. Cool. Here you guys go.
So where are we?
See that star?
Yeah.
The red star is your current location.
It's red?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know, it looks like a black star to me.
Well, it's a star nonetheless. What's
So the white passages is where we are?
Yeah. Should have made the... it doesn't matter. The blue is the blockage.
Okay, so that's what
Eel
eel was.
blockage.
Okay, cool.
Technically, you guys haven't explored down here. But I'm going to say that after a very short amount of time, perhaps with a bit of key exploration, you guys discover that there are blockages down here and over here.
Okay.
If we go back this way...
When do we find the...
Is that a blockage there?
That's an unexplored path.
Okay.
When do we find the chest that has the map?
That's the neat part.
You don't.
Felix, you would have enough of a sense that you could probably pinpoint where you guys are in relation to other tunnels as well.
Okay.
So if you guys wanted to pass wall from one tunnel to another, you would be able to direct that.
I would have to probably reset myself before I did that, though.
During this time, you would have had to reset yourself anyway to keep up your aura.
That's true.
So...
Are we where the star is?
You are where the star is.
Okay.
So we go down the next unsearched tunnel lane.
Somebody just gave me cake. I'm gonna be
Nice.
quiet for a little bit.
I would love cake.
You didn't share your dinner with us, so.
Well, I ate most of it whenever I was waiting for Steam to
Okay.
finish updating.
Melatonin, probably, and laughter.
Right. So
Me.
you guys were at the star. You've explored a bit. You're probably over here now. Oh, Gabriel there. If you wanted, Felix, if you wanted to direct a pass wall, you could, but yeah.
Because this right here, that's not the right button. There it is.
Mhm.
That area is blocked.
That's not a blockage, that's an unexplored path.
Oh. Well, we can just go see what that is then, right?
Could see what that is, or we could send Crayon's lovely little thing down there.
Oh, good idea. Scout ahead.
Yeah, so then we don't have to go all the way down there to worry about it.
You guys are nearing your exhaustion point. by the
That's
way.
why I was thinking if we get closest to the wall, I could probably try and make a pathway in the wall and then try and stop the water from gushing in. So that we can have like a little bit of a relaxed moment.
You won't have long enough.
Yeah. Do I have a thing?
Hold on.
Yeah, I don't have anything particularly useful prepared at the moment. At least not in the situation that we're in. Lehman's won't work underwater and also in such tight confines.
I might cast Augury.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Alright.
I'm in specific course of action. So, specific course of action is continuing to search the tunnels down here. Is there any sort of good result we can get from this? That's kind of like what I'm asking of Nenguan.
Yep. So, as you go concentrating on the staff, using it as the token, the special token to cast Augury, concentrating in on it, and the shard briefly reilluminates, having previously been dim to giving off no light whatsoever, having been exhausted previously. It flashes reds and blacks. Whoa, bad results.
Do we have any communication? Do we, like, with the caps of water breathing, or?
You could signal. I'm going to say you can mime enough to communicate some basic things like direction.
I'll just try to gesture at the staff, like, it's flashing, like, warning signs, and be like, no, like, up.
Okay. Well, I think you're in the lead anyways, aren't you?
I am, okay. Then yeah, I'll start trying to lead us back out through past the eel.
Are you trying to leave her?
Yeah. Yes,
Well, we can always just teleport out.
Yeah. I think if you understand that I'm saying try to leave, then yeah, do what you can.
Because I could probably teleport us out.
You have teleportation circle,
Yes,
which
I do.
will take you to a known teleportation circle, i.e., out of the dungeon.
Yes, but didn't we want to go back to the big turtle?
No, out of like completely out of where we are to like an adventurers guild probably.
No, I just meant out of these tunnels. Like if we could just get out to even just the water dungeon is fine. Like
out of the labyrinth, I think.
Yes, out of this labyrinth. Like we're gonna die in these rocks.
Yeah, but teleport circle
is what Gabriel's scared of.
To teleport circle will not will get us out of the tunnel, but not back to.
Yeah. Back to the turtle would be great too. But
you could arcane gate.
I was just about to look at that one.
Is a C. I was looking at that. You need to be able to see points.
No, one point that you can.
Okay.
1 point within 10 feet of you, and 1 point within 500 feet. You do not need to be able to see the points.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I was just looking it up too. Well, I could use Arcane Gate if that would work.
You can arcane gate with Felix's assistance. You can arcane gate close to the exit.
Well, yeah. Well, because then we would still at least have some air quickly. Be less exhaustion.
Oh yeah, if we go to the exit, then at least we have a chance to reset. Because as long as we're in an area where there's a bit of space, I can cast Leomans and we can rest for a bit.
You gonna do that?
Rest is nice.
Yep. They teleport us back to where we were.
You go and you find a bit of a spot. You push past Gabriel, and in mid-water, you, with your index fingers, you go and you do a double-handed circle in the air, creating a portal, kind of similar to how Beatrix and Felix draw the circle in the air, but you're doing it with your fingertips, whereas they would do it with the staff. At the other side of the portal, you can see more tunnels, but you know that it would lead you close to the exit. And between the resources that your group has available, you'd be able to exit these tunnels.
Yes, let's do that and get back to out of these tunnels and back to that cave.
Alright.
Because these tunnels suck.
Yep. They've been pretty shit.
As you guys move through the gate one by one, swimming through into more water, more of those tunnels, you quickly find the exit. You begin the ascent up through this labyrinth into a particularly rough section. As the last hurrah out of these tunnels, they're going to try and keep you here. Not that they have much of a will of their own, but their very nature being treacherous.
No, we just got out. Don't bring us back in.
Haha! I need everyone to make an athletics check. Gabriel, at this point, you're the only one in heavy armor at the moment, so you need to make it at disadvantage.
Medium armor.
Medium?
Yeah, I'm at mithril.
Oh, apologies. Well, never mind.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics.
Okay, good.
Acrobatics to get past people. Athletics for just general swimming.
Cool.
20, not natural.
25 total.
Oh,
Natural
nice.
20, so also a 25.
Hey, nice.
Yeah, I'm really glad I didn't fail that check because I have 7 health points left.
Oh wow.
I had like half health points when I when we went into the tunnels, and then I took like several instances of large damage.
Oof.
Sheesh, I
I
thought I
was-
had it bad.
I was
Everything's
worried
fine.
for a good while there. Like there was times when it's like I was getting like dragged away by that eel. I was like, oh, I've got like 30 health left. Ooh, 7 health left now. Oh no. Okay, yeah, it's fine though. I'm alive. I'm
TPK,
up.
new campaign. TPK, new campaign.
Not yet.
Do you have an artificer I want to play?
You guys aren't out of the woods yet.
Okay.
So you're saying there's possibility?
I don't think we're in the woods. I think we're underwater.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys come out, Malara, you quickly put on the aura of purity now that you're back within the air. And you guys begin gathering in this little nook.
Oh, fucking hell. That fucking sucks down there. Is there anything down there? other than- Oh, God. Yeah, like, I suppose coming up, you'd see Lathia is in rough shape.
From what I gathered, it is nothing good.
Like, I'm
Well,
bruised
if anything,
and bloody.
we should get some rest anyway, and we should probably heal you up. You look a bit worse for wear.
Please.
Yeah,
I would like to rest.
I think everyone should probably get one.
Alrighty, well, Creon will start casting Liamon's tiny hut.
Excellent.
Well, if we actually want to like a rest, I could probably cast something around us.
Liamon's tiny hut does.
That's what Liamon tiny hut essentially is. It's a safe space.
Magic cast on the outside can't affect things on the inside, I believe is the short version of Liamon's tiny hut.
Yeah,
Okay.
and also all environmental effects don't affect what's on the inside. So
No.
Excellent.
Creatures and objects also can't pass through it unless specified by the caster. So,
What lighting style are you giving inside?
just a nice,
So tempted to grow plants.
just a nice, gentle, warm orange glow on the inside.
Not like dimly romantic, anything like that.
Don't worry, I'll grow plants so then we have a nice soft grass to sleep on.
I was gonna say, do you want it to be romantic? I don't know. This seems like a terrible place.
I can
for
make
a
it
date.
very romantic if you want me to.
Yeah, maybe I'm misunderstanding romance when there's like 5 people crammed into a very small space.
Just an orgy.
Maybe not a romantic orgy.
You can never stop having an orgy in situations like this. Come on now.
anyway,
There was a sandwich between
Well, there's enough of us
Oh, yeah.
in here that it's going to be cramped, so may as well, make it slightly romantic. Slightly less awkward that way.
exactly.
may as
Okay,
well make
sure.
it romantic. Wait, what?
I mean, just in the atmosphere, not in the sense that we're all going to start kissing.
Okay. So Creon, as you go casting the tiny hut, you have limited space as it is. You basically take up the amount of dry land that you have down in this little nook. You guys are able to find just enough space to kind of begin your night's rest.
Before we enter, I will ask Felix if he wants to retrieve Beatrix, so she can rest with us, or if he wants to keep her in the pocket dimension or wherever she is at the moment.
I didn't force her there. She wanted to stay there.
Well, if anything, if he needs to teleport anywhere, he can always help me with it later on.
Like while you're casting, he just like cheers you on with his spear.
Yeah, no, it was more of a matter of do we want Beatrix to like be with the party, or are we just going to?
And squishy in here as it is.
I'm sure we could. Once we're done resting, we can grab her from where she is if we need her.
Okay.
If
You
you
should
need
probably keep her well informed.
if you need the sword to go there, how are you going to get there?
That's a
That's a point.
So anyway,
Alright.
Either way, we rest inside Lehman's tiny hut.
Alright.
Presumably completely platonically.
What type of rest? Is this a small rest or a mega rest?
Are we doing a short rest or a long rest?
Oh, well, Lehman's does last for 8 hours, so a long rest is on the cards. However, you know,
I can do with either. Like short rest just means I have to spend like all of my hit die.
okay. So why don't we aim for a
Long rest.
Yeah,
All
and
right,
if
then.
something interrupts us, we may just have to make do with a short one.
Okay.
Alright.
works for me.
Don't worry, I don't really need a lot of rest anyway, so if anything happens, I'll probably just be on lookout.
I'm going to be resting because I have 7 hit points and I don't want to die.
Due to the nature of Tiny Hut, you guys are more or less fine from the outside, anything outside. Tiny Hut isn't completely immutable, so
Yeah.
if someone wanted to take watch, they can, but that would be up to you guys.
Oh yeah, Creon is definitely taking watch. He's the least injured out of everyone. By a good
Alright.
margin, in fact.
No, I'm only missing like a little bit of damage too.
Gabriel's traumatized.
Like 15. I'm missing 15 health.
I'm missing
I'm
14
missing quite a
health.
bit too.
So,
Damn.
there you go.
One less.
One less. Exactly one less.
Hit points. A massive pool of magic.
How about we take turns?
Yes. Well, we'll
4
have to take
hours.
turns
4
either.
hours each.
Yeah, we can take turns, absolutely. Well, we'd probably still want to, sleep. We still need to do like 6 hours of restful activity to gain the benefit
Okay.
of the long rest. So yes, we take turns.
Alright.
Yes.
So that's how I typically run things anyway. I only do two watches a night. Makes it easy. As everyone settles into sleep, despite the comfortable confines of the tiny hut, relatively comfortable, it's restless. You guys keep thinking you hear and see things out there, toothy moors that float over the top of the tiny hut.
Wait, Alex.
Your dreams are filled with, yeah.
But what if I cast, where is it?
The sweet dream spell.
Calm emotions on everybody before they went to sleep.
You wouldn't really have reason to do that.
Well, we're in a cave in the middle of a dungeon kind of thing. There's no reason not to.
I can only
And why
last a
haven't you done
minute.
it before?
Yeah.
But it should help at least.
It would help. It would help people be calmed. It'll help people be calm at first. Do you want to? If you want to keep it up throughout the whole night, to keep it running, you won't gain any benefits of the rest.
It's okay.
Okay. And since you'll be doing or keeping a spell running for that time, that's a fairly strenuous activity. I would say you'd need to make 3 checks over the course of the night to stave off exhaustion. Just as a forewarning.
Well, if I at least keep it up for 6 hours and then sleep for 2 hours.
Okay, that'll still put you at 2 checks to stave off exhaustion. Do you want to still take that risk?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Well, that does significantly help. In fact, everyone gets an extremely restful night. You feel. Does everyone choose to fail the saving throw?
Emotions, yes.
Yes. Yeah, what,
Right.
what saving throw?
Yeah,
be
soothing.
very specific. But yes, I will fail the saving throw.
Yeah.
All right. And Felix, you're going to fail the calm emotions save.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, everyone gets an excellent night's sleep.
Hooray!
It is extremely restful. Despite the environment that you're in, the actual atmosphere and environment within the tiny hut is comfortable. And feeling soothed, you all get your long rests in, except for Malari. Creon, I'm going to get you to... Creon and Malari, I need a perception check from each of you. And Malari, I'm going to need to make 2 constitution saves from you.
Okay.
Nice. That is a 25 on my perception.
Let me just find my other. For perception. That is a 28 for my perception.
Yeah.
And I need 2 con savings. Yeah?
Yeah.
That is a 20 for one of them, and that is a 26 for the other.
Yeah, you're fine on both of those. Okay, cool. During the night's rest, you guys are all... Malari, your watch goes by fine. You're just... Nothing seems particularly out of the ordinary. You can see the fish fiends kind of keeping watch outside the dome as well. The 3 fish fiends that Lathia has under her control. All in all, you're not particularly rested up as you're keeping the calm emotions going, but it's a small price to pay for the benefit of the group. Creon, during your watch, it's a couple hours off, or maybe about an hour off from when everyone's going to be back up and awake, that you notice the 3 fish fiends standing up and moving off with aggression and purpose, and they disappear from view.
Okay. Cool.
But nothing else happens for the remainder of the watch.
Okay, cool. Alrighty then. Sounds fine.
All right. By the end of the long rest, everyone except Malari gains the benefit of a long rest.
Cool.
Thank you, Malari.
No problem. Did you guys sleep well at least?
Oh, like a baby. Thank you.
Yes. I had a lovely dream.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
Yes.
And then I will slip my clothing into armor.
Lathia, as you awaken, you notice that your 3 fish fiends have been destroyed.
Huh. Where did they go?
Well, they left.
Where did you go?
I wonder if this is a point that they're like, master's asleep. Goodbye, friend.
They wandered off into the caverns with some kind of aggressive intent. I presume that they may have fended off or discouraged something from venturing to our location.
Well, that's good, I suppose. Which direction did they go?
Creon will point it out.
There's kind of one direction that you guys can see, which is up, out of the little nook that you guys are in next to the labyrinth pool.
Question: are we sure they were successful and that there's not something waiting for us?
Well, they're dead, I'll tell you that. I don't know if they killed anything, but nothing came for us, so they were mostly successful, I think.
I think it would be safe to assume that there will always be something waiting for us in these caverns.
Well, we know that there's nothing in that underwater labyrinth, right, Gabriel? That's what your god said?
Nothing good.
Nothing good.
Good enough
No.
for me?
Well, we've only got one other place to explore, right? So it was the other path, the one that doesn't lead down into the hole, which has caused us untold grief.
There are two kind of options before you. You guys can head up into the unexplored area in the upper parts of this large part of the cavern, or there is another path which adjoins to the lower parts of the cavern that leads elsewhere.
Well, let's go explore around.
There's another
up
path
here.
where we can go back to where we came originally.
That
Let's
is true.
go-
You could also go back to the very entrance of this lair.
Let's not do that. I really don't want to leave this place with nothing after everything we've been through. That
We're
would
finished what we
suck.
came here for.
You
Yeah,
have
yeah.
fish. You have fish fiends. You have something.
Yeah, but
Or
I
you
can get,
had.
Well,
yeah,
had.
but
Not
I
anymore.
can get fiends from any creature that I kill. That's nothing special.
Replaceable.
I want to
Yeah.
see a bunny fiend. Thank you very much.
Bunny.
All right, I will slaughter the next bunny that we come across.
Slaughter.
Very well. I will kill the next bunny we come across. But for now, let's explore up here before we go to a new place. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we go.
Well, at least you guys got a good rest.
There's the Eldritch Queen. You still need to kill her.
That's what. Right. Okay.
Did you want to bring her back now, Felix, or
The,
Oh,
you were talking
right.
about the Eldritch Queen for a second?
Yeah.
Wait, do we want to bring the Eldritch? No.
Well, I mean, oh, you meant Beatrix, right?
yes, your queen?
That queen, yes.
She does have eldritch powers to some extent. Well,
It's fair.
actually, they're not eldritch powers, but
Suppose I could check in on her at the very least.
Eldritch Blast. My name, surely.
by name. How are you
Let's
going
check
to
in
go,
on her.
How are you going to go about that?
The fucking Force? I don't know.
Through the force.
Hold on, let me look through here.
Love.
Do you need my help?
Sensing as you kind of concentrate in on Beatrix's entity, you can tell that she is still within Xenospace. She seems
Annoyed.
No, she seems safe, and like she's resting at the moment.
I think. Feels like she's resting. I don't know how to get her out of there without, well, her help. But she
Again,
seems
maybe I can
fine.
probably help
She
you
seems
out.
safe.
Well, I think if she's resting, let's leave her there for a while. Until
Bring
she
her out when she's going to be most helpful.
Yes. We don't
Damn.
want to bring her out before she's at full strength. Let her bake for another
Yeah,
hour or
want to
two.
save the big guns for later. You know, that's situation. That turn of phrase.
Yes. Let's leave her in the oven for now.
Xeno oven. Before you guys leave,
I hope there's nothing in her oven. Never mind.
Before you leave the tiny hut, is there any preparations you would like to take as a group before venturing out into this deep sea lair?
Correct. I'm going to up
Alright,
one
everybody,
thing
take off.
again.
Sorry.
So Yeah. I will up water breathing, and I will. This time, I will also cast Rary's telepathic bond.
We don't need water breathing right now, do we? We're in air.
Better to have it.
Oh, we're about to get out.
Yeah,
Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
correct.
Yes, and telepathic link would be like the best.
And I'll cast Rary's as a ritual, and water breathing as a ritual. And water breathing lasts for 8 hours, so better to have it than not, I would say.
Yeah, and Rary's last for 1 hour.
1 hour, yep.
Alright, and you're doing that within the confines of the tiny hut.
Yes.
Okay. That's fine. Any other preparation the group would like to do, or people would like to do before leaving?
I would like to cast Enhance Ability on myself. Bear's Endurance.
Alright.
What was? Hold on.
That's concentration up to an hour, okay?
Damn, I'm surprised I'm not a master at concentration after using all these spells.
Malari, are you going to put the aura back up?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You're able to do that?
It'd be boring if I didn't put it up.
Yeah, just wanted to check in to be
I'm surprised I put it down, to be honest.
Yeah, you were fine within the confines of the tiny hut, so that's all good.
I wasn't sure if we were or not, so.
Yeah, no, you were fine within the tiny hut. It's immune from the effects of the outside. Lathia, what spells are you going to cast to prepare yourself?
Eldritch Blast at the nearest person.
Good.
Wonderful. Yes. Do it.
Or I could, use Prestidigitation or cast Hex on someone. That exhausts my list of spells.
Gabriel, are you gonna do anything to...
I'm just looking at spells now. I'll probably change it out, but I won't cast anything now. So yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. I think that's fine. I'm also not going to swap out too much else. I don't think I've got too much else.
Alright. Sounds
Does anyone think they need anything else?
Sounds like people are pretty prepared to go. And so you shall. Moving on. As you guys spend your last little bit of time in the relative safety of the tiny hut, as the spell begins to dissipate, it's action time, and you guys burst out, clambering, or in perhaps Malari's case, discording up the cliff faces.
Yeah, my legs hurt. Let's use Discord to just take us away.
Swimming. It's all that swimming. You head up the first level of cliffs, and the second level of cliffs, squeezing out of the tight confines. Cliffs. You guys wanted to explore up the upper levels of this part of the cavern?
Hi.
Yeah. I suppose we'd come up and go around like this way.
Okay. Do you have any light while you're doing this, or are you going to try and operate in darkness?
I will say I'll hold up my sword again to Creon. Creon?
Yep.
Creon doesn't have light.
No, Gabriel would have light.
Okay, yeah, sorry, then Gabriel is the one who...
I'll give you some light.
Well, is it still pitch black as it was when we were, down below?
Yeah, not quite as pitch black, but I'd say it's pretty dark.
It's very dark within here. There are bioluminescent corals and anemones and stuff that are dotted around, but their bioluminescence is weak enough that it doesn't actually provide much way in seeing what's around you.
They just make it harder to. They provide the type of light that makes it harder to see because it just breaks your light vision and doesn't actually your dark vision.
Okay, so with light casting the way, you guys heading off to your immediate left up a series of cliffs. As a group, you can kind of go two at a time up this area of cliffs. It's about 30 feet. 30 feet? Yeah, 30 feet up, 20 feet up, sorry. As you make your way up to the top here, illuminating the path before you, there are these rocky outcroppings, holes in the walls. You can see what looks to be a large serpentine skeleton that has bits picked off it in front of you. You can kind of go left or right here, but it's what you want to do.
I think let's go around left and just kind of keep this wall around here on our left for the time being.
All right. Sticking close to the wall, as you guys move out, you can see that the aura of purity kind of burns away the drifting kind of specks, flecks of dust, what appears to be dust or spores in the air. You make your way out kind of along the wall, the walls and floor burning away whatever kind of corruption exists within this cavern. Make your way to a giant clam, which has a soft pink bioluminescence emanating from its maw. Looks like it's large enough that it could swallow any one of you if it wanted to.
Whatever you do, do not throw a peanut at it.
I get that reference.
Have one. I'm good.
I'm there with you. Can I see? Do I see anything like in its mouth? Perhaps a valuable pearl of some kind. Or is it just
yeah, you know what? There does appear to be some kind of object in the clam's mouth.
Now, question is
it
do I
worth
want to
it?
try?
Is it worth it?
Oh, it's so tempting. So tempting. Guys, do you see?
You have a
see
long.
that thing there?
Pearl?
Yeah, I've got. Do I have a long object? Here. How's this? I pull
mage
out my
hand.
Oh yeah, does anyone have mage hand?
I would say like a big stick, maybe.
Here. How about this? I say, and I'll hand over my glaive.
If anybody's swift at doing this kind of stuff, it would be me, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, you try it, Malari. Here. Do you want the stick to see if you can knock it out?
Yeah, I can try.
All right.
Larry, quick or careful?
Careful.
Careful. Make a sleight of hand check for me.
Okay, we're fine. Malari's got like roughly plus 800.
Sleight of hand, huh?
What could possibly go wrong?
Game. Go back to the game. What did I get? Oh, that's just a 30.
Just a 30. Only.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got 18, and my thing's 12, so yeah, just 30.
So does 30 succeed?
Yeah. Does 30 succeed, Alex?
30 does succeed.
I'd be worried if it did. Maybe we're gonna get 32.
As
Oh man, the DC was 31. Just missed it.
As you go, you use the glaive. You actually carefully cut the large. Oh, it's probably about maybe basketball-sized sphere out from the maws of this giant clam. You carefully flip the sphere out after being cut from the maw, and it clunks down with a heavy thud on the floor and rolls towards you. It is, with the light that you have here, you can see it is a deep black with these spiraling grooves that run along it, and it is obviously magical of some kind.
A black pearl.
Watch out, I hear it's cursed.
I wasn't. It took me a split second for that to be like the second it came out of my mouth. Oh no, wait.
Well, I suppose Latia would pick it up. Like, well, is this what we came for? It seems too easy.
Is the pearl... Do we know if it's magical? Sorry, I may have missed that part.
Yes, it is magical.
Alrighty, pass it here. I'll give it an identify.
Yep. No, toss it over.
Remind me what we were here to do. The turtle said it was something to help us fight in the Eye of Well realm, wasn't it?
The turtle said that you guys were here to help with your secret project. It apparently, according to the Great Pink One, there is something here that can help you with your secret project.
So the disease, the targeted virus, I think it was.
Because of like,
yeah.
because of like the miasma. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll give this pearl, well, gem pearl, an identify.
All right.
Wop.
Sitting there and identifying the pearl,
Yes.
you hold in your hands the Night Veil pearl.
Ooh.
Fancy.
It is fancy. It is a wondrous item. It is legendary tier.
Ooh.
Oh, cool.
Very cool.
There are two effects to it. One requires attunement, one does not.
Mhm.
Here is the attunement. Here is the sorry, I got some of that description wrong. There you go.
Okay, that's pretty neat. So, essentially, if you're not attuned to it, it has an effect wherein you can designate an area within 10 miles of where you activated to become night for 24 hours. Which is kind of neat.
Yep, so the area within 10 miles of the orb becomes night.
Yep. Which is a 10-minute ritual to activate. If you attune to it, you increase your wisdom by 2. And it does break the cap, so you can go above 20 with this.
Cool.
So it increases your maximum as well. You gain dark vision out to 60 feet, and if you already have dark vision, it increases its range. And you have advantage on wisdom checks to find hidden doors and paths.
Well,
So on a meta level, I would probably give it to Gabriel.
Yeah, wand.
Because high wisdom on cleric is exactly what we want.
are you sure you don't want to give it to the fighter, though? No, yeah, Gabriel is the best person to have that. I've already got 3 things attuned anyway.
Definitely give it to Gabriel.
Oh, thank you.
Do you want to spend some time attuning to it? It sounds like it could be helpful in our current situation. Finding paths and doors.
Huh. Sure. Let's look around for a bit, see what we can find without it.
Alright. Alright then. Then yeah, we'll continue to kind of walk around this sort of pathway, just kind of keeping this sort of edge on our left.
All right. So as you guys continue moving around this way, you head out and around into kind of a bit of a not a labyrinth in the sense that you got the one that you just came out of, but a series of pillars and pathways to follow. But you're able to navigate through it much easier than what you had the previous day. As you move out and around this way, could I get a Arcana check from Malari and Creon?
Why?
Quick question: was there anything about the pearl I need to know, or is this like private information? Like, oh no, only this person knows.
I hate Arcana checks.
I pretty much just explained what the pearl does to everyone to save a bit of time, but essentially if you attune to it, it increases your wisdom by 2, as does the maximum, so it breaks the cap. You have advantage on perception checks to find hidden doors and secret paths, and what was the last thing?
You can make like a 10-mile area at night.
Yeah, you also get dark vision.
Dark vision, yeah. Yeah, that'll be handy too.
16.
Arcana, was it? That would be a 21 for me.
All right. Alara, you get the sense that there is something wrong there's just something off about this area over to your left. If you think there's some magical thing going on there, Creon, you can tell that the area over there, it's probably some kind of magic to mask the area. You think that there is something hidden over there.
Okay, neat. I would like to cast Dispel Magic.
And I think I would probably be like if both Kree and I both kind of look towards that direction, I'll be like, I think there's something over there. To him.
Yep. Well, good. Yes.
I'm not sure, but I think there's something over there. It's just a possibility.
I think you're correct. Something is being hidden there. Let me try this.
Well, we also got the Gem of Seeing, so
Ooh.
Oh, good point.
I'll use an action to put my monocle on.
Put your monocle on?
The monocle.
Yep.
As you look through the monocle, you can see that the rocky wall that is out in front of you is an illusion. You can see the wavering illusion, and through it, a passageway. As you look through that passageway, it seems to you as if there is a kind of concentration of the dust or spores that is being blown out from that passage.
Look, fake wall. A little, the muck's in here, isn't it?
Alrighty. Yeah, I'll try and dispel the illusion with
Alright.
dispel magic.
Could you make a intelligence ability check for me?
Natural 20.
All right. As
Damn.
you go, you kind of point your staff at it and be like, "Nah, bitch." You go, and the hallucinatory terrain dissipates as the illusion fades. And you guys can see on through the passageway, as Gabriel saw before. The speckles of spores and dust. There is a strong concentration blowing out from it there.
Perhaps this is the source of all of this impurity in the air.
Well, let's
I get-
exterminate some.
And I get an additional power charge for dispelling something.
Nice.
Perfect.
I now have 2.
Good. What we might do is, as you guys stare down the passageway, the spores congregating in the air, whipping around and being blown out, we'll leave it off there for this week.
Fair enough.